I am number one. Hi, Rococo.
Punish! Punish! We're Bunny! Oh, we're Bunny! No Bunny! Oh!
Thank you, Yorini! Cozy, thank you so so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the magical library where you just turned into a dust bunny. Oh no! Braxton, you got first, so you get the head pots. We still have no first on YouTube, you guys. YouTube's still open. I feel like my microphone's coming off. Oh yeah, we do have like a ad announcement. So if somehow you go into the wormhole that is an ad, it announces it for you. I hope you guys are doing well. What? There we go. There we go. You guys, I made a new dust bunny. You guys see? I have a new dust bunny right there. I did the new animation for it. And yeah, I think he looks a lot better. He has no feet now. No feet. No feet on the dust bunny. Whoa. And yes, that was the Chobot's theme. I love the Chobot's theme. I want to do a cover of it just for fun. I know I can't really sing, but I still want to do covers just for the fun. Some memory lane stuff. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Just finished with lunch. About to finish reorganizing my spell card deck binder. Whoa, nice. I kind of wish I was into card collecting and stuff, but I think I would be a bit too obsessed with it. I mean, I don't even know where could I go though. Like, I wouldn't know what to do with them because I don't have anybody to play cards with. So I just throw it at the neighbor. I challenge you to a duel. Does that work? Let me know if that works. Just stare them in the eye like this, like this. Challenge you to a duel. Will that work? Let me know. Let me know. No shrimping. Okay, no, I won't shrimp. I won't shrimp. My back is straight. Jinkle as a board. Thank you, Stars for Check. Thank you for the hydrate, Jeppa. Stretch. Hey, ads are done. Yeah, nice. Hey, Coco, hi, Fitz. Hi. How are you doing? What's the diamond badge? That means you are VIP. You are VIP. You're in the special category. I can't make the suddenly I can't make, what do you call it? Mods VIP. That is not a way I can do. Indigo says hi too. Hello, Indigo. Hi. I love the muscle bun. I have finished uprooting chat. Braxton, you stealing the new bunny avatar. I saw that. I mean, I really saw that. It does actually go with your stuff, except the flag is in your face, like under your hood. It always was like that though. I need to finish that. I need to, like, the layering is wrong. The layering is wrong. I just finished work ate a steak and now munching Cheerios before falling asleep. So exhausted. That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. A steak and some Cheerios. Do you munch? Do you munch like little candies? It's munching like candies. Not really, but I like to think so. Cherries, not Cheerios. I mean, some people do munch on cereal. Cherries. Now you're just living like a god. I was like, Cheerios sounds pretty good, but now cherries. Now you just flaunting. Those are cherries expensive. I'm gonna feel honored. Yeah, of course, fans. You old precious VIP. Cheap viewers on what? What's that? Cheap Braxton stealing first on YouTube. You cheating. You cheater. You cheater. Fine, you get double head pats today. To you, Braxton. I don't like Cheerios though. Besides the cherries season. So I'm back into my addiction. I love cherries. Oh, I love cherries so much. I could eat so much, but they're so expensive. Cherries are so expensive. I wish they weren't so expensive. They all have, wait, now they had all the time in the world to get it. Yeah, that's true. You guys missed out. We have a tree. You have a cherry tree? I want this. I want a cherry tree.
Here's a fun bunny fact.
A fun
Bunnies
fact.
purr by grinding their teeth. You can feel it by petting their cheeks. They also cluck when they're happy, and they oink when they're trying to riz you.
Oink with the Riz. I love that one. Vermilion, that was beautiful. All of them trill. I don't know what is it? Cluck when they're happy. I haven't heard the clucking. I've heard everything else. Hi, Jeppo. Hi. The Riz is amazing. Well, the Rizzers! The Rizzers. Let me get the game on. We're gonna go playing. Atelier! Ryza! It's a secret hideout, you guys. Shh. Don't tell anybody. I like to build up the seeds in my cheek and then spit them out like a machine gun. Does it make me think of like Plants vs. Zombies, right? The pea shooter, yeah. Sounds they kind of sound quiet monkey noise when the clocks. Really? Okay, I have the grunting. The grunting when they're angry, and they used to squeak. Like I had a Dutch bunny who squeaked when they were happy. Let me turn this down. There. By the way, have you ever played? Planned on playing Minecraft? I have played Minecraft in the past. So I played some Minecraft last year. I might play Minecraft in the future, but I have not. We used to have a server that we played for the Dust Bunnies, but it kind of got shut down. And maybe I can reopen it. And I was hoping we could do like a modded Minecraft server. That would be fun. We tell technically it was from a field nearby, but like everyone else, we took some. Snaky field. Well, I mean, it's a field. It's everybody for the taking. I want a cherry tree, though. We have 2 apple trees and a plum tree, and the plum tree sucks. It already it doesn't even grow. It grows fruit, but it doesn't even, like, actually ripen. It just, like, falls onto the ground before you can even ripen. So it's just like these... So, the plum tree is horrible. I think plum tree is sick. Either that, because a bunch of ants try to get after it too, though. Java or Bedrock. Java or Bedrock? I had a Bedrock server. Then we had a Java server. I need to get the new server though. Let me get the game on the roll. Let's roll with this. Get the game audio. Where's my controller? I lost it. There we go. I call this the barrel game. We just talk to the barrels every single time. Right now, if you guys have been just tuning in to the Atelier Ryza, we are... feels like we're not very far into the game. I think we have like, how many hours into it? I think it's like... Okay, it's like 5 hours and 27 minutes. I feel like I feel like we're just in the tutorial section still. Like, just in. We have like alchemy level 4. So we can make a bunch of things with alchemy at the moment. Ryza has figured out she wants to be an alchemist. And the rest of her friends who want to be adventurers are learning their paths through fighting. And I think, one of her friends wanted to learn how to read a book, I guess, to probably read ancient ruins and such. And yeah, I think it's a cutesy game. It's very cozy. It's very cozy, like the cozy. If you like a cozy, you got the cozy. There we go. There we go. Oh, look at your lack of green thumb. Ask a Hulk for a hand. But dumb. I like that one. I have no green thumb. I killed 4 lavender plants and I'm depressed. They were gone. They didn't like anything I did. No matter what I did, they didn't like it. We can keep trying to. I need to figure out like a little a guide on spell. For spell.
Put the bunny back in the box.
You wanna be in a box? Oh. I don't wanna be in the box. Ah. Get me out of the box. Get me out of the box. Oh yeah. Okay, just finished organizing the last of them. Was a lot faster than the first part of the process. Let me, as for your question, if you have a board game, tabletop game store local to you, you can likely find other players there. Not sure whether you got that sort of thing in your area, depending on where you go. Communities can be good or bad, competitively speaking. Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be pretty toxic, not gonna lie. I've been a casual player since the games first started 25 years ago. Oh, bah! Wow, my gosh. 25 years ago. Oh, way. Wait, but, no, we don't have a store with cards in it. Like, we barely have hobby-esque stores. The only thing we got is, like, an anime, figurine store. No Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a new avatar! Nice!
Oh no, don't forget to save your art!
Thank you, Miku! Thank you for the art save! Thank you! We have no
Save your game!
Save,
you don't want to do that level again, don't you? Yeah, no you don't.
I wanna know. No, Makeup! I don't want to say that.
Hey, don't die! It's bad for you, you know?
Oh. Miku, we can't heal. Ah, yes. Depression. What is depression? Thank you so much for that, bots. Thank you, Miku. How are you doing today, Miku? How can you have a green thumb and kill 4 lavender plants? I didn't have a green thumb. There was. Oh, you have a carrot. Braxton, carrots. Why you have no carrots? I need to go through my new emotes I got last night. Oh, get the whole bunch. Who you calling Pinhead? How did you get so many? How did you get so many new emotes? I'm jelly. Braxton just sobbing to everybody. Just woke up. Oh, be real. Get some noms, Miku. Get some breakfast. One single use. Oh well, they got a lot of moats. I think we want to put an avocado in it. Try that. Try that. I put an avocado in it. I hope it tastes a little bit better. Explosive uni! That's delicious. Boom! The timing. My goodness. You look fancy. You look super fancy, Jeppo. Super fancy. What do you guys think of the new Dust Bunny avatar, by the way? The one I'm wearing. So many bombs! Hiya! Ah! Oh no, you guys okay? You're getting exploded. So much violence. Should I make another bomb? I can make. Wait, I actually can't make. Oh. This is medical flower plant.
Bunny, boing boing.
Bunny boing boing! Miko! Miko, Miko. Miko, Miko. Oh, now I'm thinking Dango. Dango, 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 Dango. Dango, Dai, Satsuko.
Gotta go fast, the same way those lavenders went so fast. Ho yo ho 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 ho. Chippy chippy choppa choppa pop wabba wabba dub dub
The bird fence, the bird. Ouch. 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 Sonic, get out of here, Sonic. Get out of here, Sonic. Ah, it's loud. Don't rub it in. I feel like I killed things. I feel like a murderer. I feel more like a murderer. I'm a murderer. Oh, I leveled. Green supplement. I think we could make a whole bunch. Pony Slayer! Yeah! I'm just gonna go grab some more things. Okay. We don't want to change clothing. I changed into this outfit. I think it's cute with the yellow and the pink. Gotta talk to the barrels! Taru. Oh. Every time you leave a house, you're gonna talk to the barrels. Pony! It's a creature, it's Pony. Pony. Pony, Pony. Show you a little, like... It is, I think it is the creature's Pony. Sounds like a needle. A needle. What is a needle? What's a needle? Oh, wrong way. Can I... Let me see, I can run. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta watch out though. I was like looking up stuff for Ryza because I was curious on the gameplay, because I got kind of confused on the gameplay. Because I feel like we haven't done much in story-wise. I was expecting a bit more of the story. So far, not that much story is going on in Ryza. At least this Ryza game. It's more about collecting and like synthesizing and stuff, which is fine. I was expecting the Ryza series to be a little bit more story intensive, but maybe it's just might be this game. People said this is the first of the series to play, so I guess we're just getting started. Mass hug! What? Ah, that's adorable. Can we have another mass hug? Oh, more mass hugs. Hey, Rococo, want to see something funny? Okay, go. Show me. Show me the funny. Show me. What the heck happened? I became a giant dust bunny and exploded. Ah! What is this? What is this magic you seeking? I learned that last night. That looks cool. Mass throw. Oh, we can go to the shipyard. No. Oh, story? Question mark. Our main goal is just to beat down some monsters, but as long as we're here... I'd like to head down this road later and see what it's like. Oh! That's true. I'm kind of interested in myself.
ここまで来といて言うのもなんだけど、本当に行くの？
Oh, it might be too late, but I don't have. But we don't have to really do this.
そうさ、戦いになれるための特訓だからな。大丈夫だって。街道にそんなヤバいやつはいねえよ。
Of course. We need to get used to the fighting. Don't worry, I'm not too dangerous. Too dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. Uh-oh. Ugh.
危険そうだったら帰ればいいじゃない。まずは行ってみようよ。
If things get too tough, we can just run back home. Now let's go. Let's
こ
go.
の景色見てると、なんか
This kind of scenery always makes me so hungry. I wish I packed a lunch.
くればよかった。
Ooh, loot. Oh, I see sparkles.
糸って結
That is really valuable. It's tough to make, so it's a nice profit to find a lot.
そうだ。たくさん
Let's see.
作られれば大儲け。
そう、絡まっちまった。
I got all tangled up. I can't even just cut it apart, right? Can you help me out here? He's all tangled up. Was he in a spider web? Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Everybody, we're gonna die. You're getting tangled in a spider web. Memo from me. Never mess with Rococo using Sonic while having seeds in the cheek. Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? You didn't swallow the seeds, did you?
何
Oh!
か新しいことないかな。
Mass stands. Oh no. Oh no. Are you abusing the dust bunnies? Uh-oh. Wow. Wow, what are you doing, Braxton?
僕目が悪いから。
My eyes are so great. I feel trouble spotting small stuff like this. Don't worry, we're gonna get the loot. We're gonna get the loot. Oh, sand. No, at least not. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Oh no. I still haven't enough to use his ammo. Oh, cannot swing. You dirty rat. You dirty. I want to swing it. Let me swing it. Banana. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Why did you put an X over it? Why are you oh, like, why do you tease me?
いろいろあるな。
Why are you teasing
見
me?
た目も似てるし、少しずつ覚えていかなきゃ。
It's different. Ores look similar, but it's important to learn what they look like. I'm just gonna pick them all up.
Fire!
Boyo! Boyo! Boyo, 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 boyo. Hi, Viva! Hi, Viva! How you doing today? We're playing Atelier Ryza. It's where Atelier arrived. Well, she's on the Ryza, which is like on vacation in German. Atelier's on vacation, okay? Wow. No, it's a joke. We're going on an adventure and we're gonna be an alchemist. And right now, I'm looting the village. I mean, I'm looting the beach. I'm gonna look at my dust bunny when it walks. It's sinking into the ground. He's a hoppin'. Is it not working very good? Anna? Does he look okay? Let me know if it looks good. I spent a long time trying to make the revision of it. I'm doing good. How about you? I am doing good. Yeah. I had spicy spaghetti today. It was hot sauce and more hot sauce and chili pepper sauce and chili flakes and some sriracha and a flaming chicken and all that stuff. Okay. I don't know. I'm like in 160p. Oh, okay, gotcha. Not the best quality to for recommendation. Did you give this? How many dust bunnies do you give this? 1 out of 10? 10 out of 10? Would get a dust bunny again? Also, you said hares have long ears. I do! Hares have long ears. What are you trying to say here? Ooh, check it out. I'm alright. Ooh. I feel like I have not... Ooh, spiderweb. Silk. The only time I'm happy to see spiderweb because there's no spiders. I get silk. Why is silk a spiderweb? I thought it was a worm. There's a lot of different kinds of fish, huh? So much loot. I'm guessing... I feel like most of the game is crafting. So far, lots of crafting materials. Oh yeah? The bunny streamer I watched last night had longer ears than you. Well, I'm just tiny, okay? Braxton, I am a tiny little hare. Baby hare. I'm not an adult hare, I'm a baby hare. Okay? Baby hares are not a full-grown hare. But this would really taste good in the stew. I should give it a try. 500 is baby. I'm 311. And I am a magical hare, and I'm not a real... Well, a real, like... How do I make this? I am the same that I was when I got captured. But my years have gone on. I don't really change. I look the same. I'm like a vampire. You know a vampire? The vampire, when they get the bit, they stay the same. So if the vampire was a baby when it got bit, it could be like 1,000 years old. And it's still the baby. Did you know that? Don't you guys watch vampire TV shows? How dare you? How dare you? Don't watch the vampire TV shows. I'm turning 312 this year, you guys. Oh, I'm having a party too. There's so much to see, completely different than Ireland. Oh, loot. Northern wind flower. I got it. You can never have too many plants. Anna. Bum 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 bum. Hoi. Oh, they blow up like balloons. Sora. Bum 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 bum. Sora. We wanna Do I control them too? I think they auto-control themselves. Level up! Level 4. Tao's gonna be like this muscle man when he grows up. Oh! We got the loot. We got a blue pony ball! Yeah, mush. Mush! Where did you go? That way. No. Get up. Smack.
Ryza, 頼んだ。
Smacker. Smacker. Smack. Baba baba. And up. Yeah. Smack. Boom. Hot up. Boom. Smack the slime. Smack. Sparkles in your face. Bang. Whoa. But I just realized, like, look, Tao look like he's posing in the air. Look at, he's got his leg out and stuff going, with his arm behind his head. Oh, yo, he's like a yo. Oh, more pony ball. Mushroom. I found some mushrooms. Do you need more? We need more. Oh, since I can't swing it, I probably need a better level. Are you guys gambling again? Guys, gambling's all good for you, you know. Anna. Anna. Oh my gosh. Are you losing? Anna. You can't start gambling without me. Just making sure you know that. You can gamble. Yeah, we have 24-hour gambling, right? Why? Gambling dust bunnies. Gonna win big. Gonna win a bunch of strawberries. Boom. Boom. You know. Smack. Wish it was a real cake. I'm sorry. I can't really give you real cake, can I? Real cake. Ooh, silk. Can I get this? Yeah. Can I heal myself? Oh, gathered at the west side of the island. Look at the chibi Ryza. So cute. I'm sure lots of stuff near home I can use for alchemy. I should look around the west side of the island where I can find it. Huh? Reward. Nice. Looking for a bomb. The easiest way to defeat a monster is with a bomb. I should make tons of them and get to take them into battle. Use in battle. I need to make sure that to use the items I made earlier and often in battle. Need to figure it out to do that. Oh, what it? Yeah. What do you know? Magic April says very Is this a scam? Very doubtful. My sources say no. Liar! Is the Coco someone with the green thumb? Cannot predict now. Oh, ah! You may rely on it. It's a lie! Magic 8 Ball is lying today. Don't listen to it. It's a liar. It's lying. Beating down monsters with brute strength is great and all, but it's important to figure out their weak points. Okay? And how do we... No. Oh, I can actually just warp to my bedroom. LB. Oh, this right here. Basquito. Consumables. We don't have any consumables. Crab. Got a crab. What? Gathering tools. We have no gathering tools. Do we have can we add something to our equipment? Let's see. Traits. Gun pins. I can steal their clothing? What kind of... This sounds weird. Can't add anything here. Okay, how do we add items to your belt? I mean, I made a whole bunch of stuff. Where is my loot? Huh? I'm pretty sure I had some consumables, but apparently it's not showing up. I mean, what did I do for alchemy for if I didn't get the items? Go, Atta! Atta. Swing. Oh. Until your need is too big, I can use my sword to cut it down to size. Bah. Oh, can we switch between... Can we... Hold on. Hold on a minute. Can we become Lent? Nani? Can I change party order size? Doesn't look like it. They look like static images. Why are you lying to me? What's so much lying today? Ah! Werewolf! Werewolf is the only sensible person that is not... Yeah, never mind. Yeah. I just saw the game. Okay. I was gonna be like, look at that sensible werewolf not gambling though. We're gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap. Change something. Do I need to nap? No. Nah, who needs to nap? We got this. Open up the casino! What? Here you go, you might be surprised to learn that I was quite a bit of a medical... Learned quite a bit about medical herbs. Health bar. Ooh. How come I can't get that one? Apparently I can. How did I not lose a penny? Oh! Cheating the system, are we? I feel like I can get Lent to... He told me he can get bigger stuff, so... I think he can get it. Progressing. Wow! For 5 minutes? What do you mean? What's progressing mean, Braxton? Do I just... sit here for 5 minutes? I wanna know what the progressing is. EG, FG, what? Braxton, explain. Just chatting stream. Okie dokie. 5 minutes of just chatting. I put the controller down. Hi, Lone Kitty! I have been banned in the game action. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, you see my eyes are kind of going up for a minute for some reason. Here you go. There we go. There we go. How are you doing? I have not seen you in a while.
新しいことないかな。
Yeah, rest your mind for a bit. I get it. This is my drink break. Miko tased me. He did everything except hydrate. How dare you? Usually spam all the buttons. I know you're still there. But that's an expensive break, right?
しようかな。
But I guess it's like go to PRP. Go to BRB. Not the drink. Not the drink. Bum, 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 bum. Mm.
何か新しいことないかな。
There you go. I'm doing good. Got back from Canada on Tuesday, which is why you haven't seen me. Ah, you've been to Canada. Oh, Canada, oh, Canada. Bum, bum, bum. I know all the rest. I have the little anthem. Oh, how was your time in Canada? Sounds fun. You go on adventures. Going on adventures. Long kitty. If I lose, I'm not good. If I win, I'm God. God. What? Are we like, we're like gambling who gets to be God? You guys, you already know who is God. It is the VTuber. You can't defy the VTuber. I mean, I have my ways to getting points fast. No, sneaky moderator ways. If I win, I'm an admin and I'm hacking. A hacking admin. Good luck with that. I know I can't give myself an infinite points. Really? I thought you could. It was good. Got to meet the rest of my stream crew. Ah! That is cool. Oh, did you get to see some Final Fantasy 14 peoples? Stream crew. My goodness, I never. Well, to be honest, when you went into Final Fantasy 14, I knew you're gonna go deep. That game is too addicting. It is too addicting. People live on this game, my goodness. Yeah, the VTuber is God and the mods are angels. Oh, Braxton's a tiny angel. It's adorable. Okay, I'm off to my quest now. Should only be an hour or so. Have fun, Cricket. That sounds cool. Have fun with the card game. Tell me how it goes. Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship. See you in the chat. Do they have like this like in Korea where they have the what do you call it? Is it? I can't think of the name right now. It's a competitive game. I'll remember it later. I'm not into it. I'm not into the game, so I don't think about it. If I win, I'm a hacker. If I lose, I'm doing mass attack on me. No, I can't. Some of them stream, yes. Ah, yeah. Little kid, you got deep. You got in so deep. You went to Canada. That's so crazy. I'm happy you made so many friends, though. I'm on a quest to acquire a Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sangria crossover plush from the Happy Meals. Oh, that's so cool! Yu-Gi-Oh! Sangria mix? That is amazing. That sounds adorable. No, I'm a hacker. I won, and if I win, I'm a hacker. Hack kitty. Hacker kitty. It makes me think of the hacker kitty. You guys know about the hacker kitty? Hacker cat. Hacker cat. You do a mass attack on me 2 times. You guys are gambling the stakes. I think this is poison. Should I unplug it? Should I do unplug? I actually met this crew through Celeste. Ah! Okay, so it's the Celeste one. I really thought it was Final Fantasy 14 for some reason. Because this community is just so huge. That's cool! Celeste crew. I'm glad you had a good time. That sounds really fun. Also, I think my in-game ban action of playing the game is over. Thank you, Braxton, for the break. I had some nice 7-Up. And I got up a little bit, and now we're a little chatting with you guys. Very cozy in-game ban action. God ban? Yeah, if you ask me. Don't tempt Braxton, he will ban. I don't want to go this way, there's too many monsters. Oh, there's too many. On this. On that. On that. Can't carry anymore. Let's go to Ryza's room. Item will be put in the container. Would you like to check it? Okay. We're gonna do a sentences. Man, the game travel, you don't even have to just walk to my house and to just teleport you into the house. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I will go to the house now. But up. Is Japo a hacker? Concentrate and ask again. It is decidedly so. Dust Bunny and Urokoko are arguing. Random raid a year ago. Ended up joining their group. Got a few of them into Final Fantasy 14. Oh, that's so cool! Wow. And you guys met? Oh, that's so cool. How exciting! I kind of want to go meet some of my friends from streaming as well. I think that'd be really fun. That would be really fun. I'm not sure how I would do that though. But you got them into Final Fantasy 14. How dare you! Now they will never come out of their house again. That stuff is like a drug. That was a drug. Final Fantasy 14 is a drug. It's a drug, and I tried not to touch it. Yeah, they got stuff like Blue Eyes, White Dragons, Time Cinemas. Oh, they do! At least I know what Blue Eyes, White Dragon is. The cinnamon roll, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. No wall. That's adorable. Hello Kitty, Dark Magician, Kuromi, Sliffer? I don't know what that one is. To Sky Dragon. Oh, you gotta show me these. These are cute. I love Sanrio. I was thinking of getting a Sanrio Tamagotchi. I guess I have to do I gotta go to just chatting with you guys maybe later. Maybe at the end of the stream we'll do just chatting and we'll just talk about Tamagotchis. Would you guys like that? I'll show you all my Tamagotchi addiction. Tamagotchi addiction. Can I cannot talk? Is bet rigged? I don't know. Wait. What the heck? I don't know. Blame Savix trick. Who's that? What the heck? What? What? Who's that? Who's Savior Tronnen? Who's this one? What? I'm so confused. Who's this person? Who's this one? Do I need to Google this? Savior Tronnen. The machine gun has been deployed and now time to sleep. Well, no more cherry bits. Uh-oh. No more cherry bits to spit. Jinku! Get a nice rest, feds, okay? Thank you for the hydrate. Hope you have lots of fun. We'll go and chat. Ciao, ciao.
No shrimping!
Oh, thank you for the posture check. Hold on. I've been posture checked out of the screen. 1 second. There. A posture check. A posture check. Thank you, Japon. Thank you, Fats. Have a nice nap, Fats. That sounds cozy. A nice nap sounds cozy.
どうしようかな。
So, can we make a bomb yet? No, I need a crimson ore. Use. I have 3 of those. Synthesis, red
どこ
supplement.
にしよう。何を入れるのがいいかな。何を入れるのがいいか。何を入れるのがいいかな。どれがいいかな。これで。
Pony Slayer.
どうだ。
Pony Slayer.
やった。できた。
You blind savior, Shannon? Come back later, I'm sleeping. Who is this person? Who is this person? Do I know this person? Why is the bot just blaming things? Good night, Fats!
どこにしよう。何を入れるのかいい。何を入れるのかいい。さあ、何を入れよう。これでどうだ。
I'm gonna learn how to do the mixing a bit later. What? Okay, so we have a Moma here. Moma's here. Hello. Mo. She doesn't sound happy. Hi, Mom. So you've been palling around that Valentine's fella's daughter, huh? You better not to be a bad influence on her. Oh. Hi, Mom. I love you too.
Stretch!
Thank you for the stretch, Chapo. Let me do that.
Save your game! You don't want to do that level again, don't you?
Oh,
yeah, no, you
save
don't.
game. I have to go back upstairs in a minute. But let me drink some. I can toast 7 up. Thank you for the hydrate. I needed to do that. I forgot. There we go. So I found 4 streams on this person.
Oh no, don't forget to
3
save
years
your
ago.
art!
Huh? Thank you for the save art. We have no art yet. We will fix this up in a minute. So we don't know who this person is. It's just a random person that they aimed at. It might be the creator or something. Maybe it's Stream Avatar's creator. Phew, another hard day at work. It's tough, but it's so satisfying. Don't you agree, Ryza? I don't want to work. I don't want to work. We don't. Except we are working like our butts off on this, you know. On alchemy. Not save. Save. Okay. Where are we working next? Here?
取れたよ。
알았어요. 오니. More unis. 5 million uni. Oh, uni. Dun. So I didn't get very far. I feel like I've just been looting lately. Let's see if I can get past all the looting and get to the story part. Let's go. Let's go! We went on the boat. Oh! Another thing. What? Phew, that was close. I messed up and Mom ended up catching me. Yeah, she's pretty formidable foe. It's all over once she catches you. No mercy. I think she's getting stronger too. It's hard to sneak out these days. How did you manage to get her off your back? Huh? Oh, I said I was gonna go help Dad and I didn't have to tell him anything, obviously. I've never had a problem getting Dad on my side. It's nice and easy. I almost feel bad for your parents, having to deal with a daughter like you. Ouches! Ouches, Lint. Ouches. Hey, shut up! Just keep rowing. Ouch. This area should be pretty safe, right? Are we just coming back here every day to this food? Bora Bora Moro! Fish eyes really creep me out. I have no idea what they might be thinking. Oh! You're looking at the eyes for. Ooh. There we go, health flower. Bum, 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 bum. Who is Savior Extranon? Science point, yes. What happened? That was so weird. It doesn't matter who it is. I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I've never had it point to anybody yet before. Maybe it pointed a random follower. Was it? Just somebody obviously really random. But it did say he works at Nintendo America. He's a Nintendo man? Really? Nintendo. It's me, Mario? Lara? It's me, Mario. I don't know, for all we know, he could be an actor. That's true, that's true. I wonder. Papa. I thought that was barrel. I thought that meant barrel. Yes, atta. See if I can run. More lightning. Ah. This is good for mortal medicine, but I think it's even more useful in synthesis. We can use this to make medicine. I should really familiarize ourselves with this stuff. How can make medicine? I'm a man to call all your plant gathering needs. Beehive! Oh, beehive, you guys. Oh, beehive. You better beehive. Ah, yes, stars. Here is his about. Chocolate Time Paradox. Chocolate Time Paradox! Pop! Huh? Hey, my name's Matt, and I run a show called Gotta Go Fast. What? It's a very speedy running show where it takes on a new game every few months. Is this Sonic? I learned the speed running mechanics for it, and then you see how well you can do. The goal is to show how anyone can speed run. You just need to find a game you like, and it drives you to keep going better at it. I poured root beer in a square glass. Now I just have a beer. Wait! Oh no, you did math? How dare you? Senor Mango, hello! I love your dad jokes. Hello, Raven! Raven X. What? Raven, please don't spam the chat. Thank you. That's hilarious. Thank you, Blackstone. Huh? Nice swing. I can't. Why is it saying I can swing that when I can't? Oh, there we go. It's a weird angle. That's a weird angle. I don't. Hidden clearing. But it says we need to go this way? From what it says on the map. Going in the middle. It's Discord. Oh, you can put links down. Chapel. Was interesting. We can rest. We can rest till nighttime. Take a nice nap. Bum, bum, bum. Hi Raven, hello. Sorry about that. No worries. You're all good. You are good. Move, move, move. I wonder how this road actually goes. He wants me to go this way. I was going the wrong way. I was going the wrong way. I need deeper pockets, you guys. Look at all this shiny loot. And they expect me to go past it without looting? Oh, yeah. What kind of monster do you think that I am? To go past this loot without looting it? Oh, I'm gonna get a full inventory again. Let's see. Soft sand. Cutscene. Wow, I've never seen these kind of monsters before. Time to challenge them all to a test of might. What? Seriously? Sure, we're here to train. We can't just get in one fight. We gotta make a battle and lot, get a feel for it. Yeah. Don't you punks make this easy for me now. Let's do this. Let's go. I got the fists of might. Loot before that swing. Island doesn't have that much ore. Some, but not enough. He only has 310 followers. Oh, that's fine. It doesn't matter about the followers. Japo? Nah, it's okay. Smaller streamer. I'm not the big streamer. But Japo. No big streamer. I a tiny. Tiny. Oh. Tom cotton grass. Huh? You're medium. Nah, I'm a tiny. 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 Super tiny. Klein. Small. XS. East. Stromer. Swing. Get the uni. Give me the uni. Take the uni and oh, there's a green. The green moss ball is walking around. I'm gonna smack it. Bow. It's so cute. Bye,
Bunny, boing boing.
Bunny, boing boing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Smack. Smack. Dun, 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 dun. Nah. Oh no. You spicy mothball, you. Nah. There's so much violence. Green smile. Green slime of violence. Bam bam. Ooh, attack is level 3. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it ate so much health! Ika! I did make some things, but I guess it didn't really make any potions for me. I'd like to make some potions, that would be great. I'm gonna see if there's a safe spot soon. Before I do the dead thing. It's only been an hour and it feels like it's been 5! Really? It feels like I've been streaming for 5 hours? It might be the game I'm playing. It might be Ryza. Ryza's like all about gathering and stuff. Crimson ore! I needed this. I need this to make a bomb. I need to make a bomb. Cannot swing. This is like one of those very slow progressive games. Slow progression. Blue clover, new discovery. Nice. I almost ran into him! He's green and he's hiding. He's a hiding moss ball. He's cute hiding moss ball with a smile face on it. Yeah. Yeah, no. He's sneaking around, being sneaky. Ah, Kameha? Nameless grass. Oh, do I have to fight that thing? I just messed up my healing. Oh, is that a gravestone? No, okay. I was like, is that a gravestone? Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a healing area? Nah. Is that a healing? Does that look like a boss? Is it really? No, there's no healing there. Let me just like hope for the best and not die. Okay, I'll try. Oh, my health is okay. Okay. Summoning star! Bum. Oh, tiny dragon man, you are dead. Ooh. I'm gonna use the spell. Oh, do I only have 14 HP? Why is he so tiny? Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, he's gonna die. Hiya. Smack. Summoning star, come on. What do you do? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That was close. I was dead. Almost dead. Level 6 attack HP plus 2. Attack plus 1. Defense plus 1. Speed plus 1. Dexterity plus 1. Nice. And we got a large bone. Skill charge level 2 trait. Your basket is full. Discard items to free up space. Unknown egg? What can I get rid of? I guess one of these? Confirm. Use Excel Drive in battle. Huh? Okay. Did we complete one? Looking for a bomb? Synthesize a bomb type. We did find the material for it. B-Rack gotta do stuff. Okie dokie, Braxton! Thank you for the hot jumbo! Thank you. You're on your own, Rococo! Thank you, Braxton! I'm a big hair. I can do the things and stuff. Why are you attacking me? Why are you attacking me, Japon? Why you hug and then attack? Stop the boost. Not attacking anyone? Creeper, man. What the? My goal is to reach the top of the tower, and I will achieve my goal. To reach the northern top. Or attack effectively, you need to support them from the rest of your team. Unleash Lyn's action order in the battle. I gotta go through his battle. Use exile in battle. Attack an enemy's weak point in battle. Use a core item in battle. And then the bomb. Okay. Did we have to go up? This way. Does this wanna go this way? What was this? It says we need to do something here. Or is this just continuing here? Oh, you can swing 4 apples here. I think so. Ah. Oh, I hate that. Can we save? Can we save? Angle. But we shouldn't stray too far from the island. Oh, I can't go this way. So... Oh no, he respawned, really? I'm not fighting him again. I don't know what it wants. Maybe I know what it wants. It wants me to do... Sorry for the...
Oh no, don't forget to save your heart! Jinku!
Thank you for the hydrant, Miko!
Save your game! You don't want to do that level again, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
No shrimping!
Okay.
Hey,
I'm not
don't
shrimping.
die! It's bad for you, you know?
Let me go save real quick. Save game. See, I saved the game. Thank you. Yeah, alright. Thank you, Miko. I got a drink. Now I need to stretch. Eek. Huh. Eek. There, I stretched. I got it. Thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Mom's mean to me. Ara. Don't look! She's mean! She's a mean old lady. Angry. She's angry all the time. Wanna hear about a mod? Hello, Baxton! What happened with you on your own? Being mean. Oh, no. It's fine. No. It's the lady in the game. It's Moma. Nah, couldn't be. No. Everybody's being mean hive. Oh, beehive. Me mean to a viewer? Nah. Braxton's a cuddly dust bunny. Look at that. Look how squishy he looks. Got the mustache and everything too. So, I guess I need to do the action over there real quick. Why does it loot just keeps spawning and spawning? And so much loot. How am I supposed to pick everything up? Oh. No more loot. Okay, I think I know how to do this. I think I need to do the action for the quest. That means I need a him. Yeah? We're gonna play as him. So good. There we go. Nice! He's new action, Excel Drive. He's a powerhouse, isn't he? Blood Force. Boom! Boom! Look at that! Lance is kicking the bird in the bouteille. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom! Yeah! Alright. Got a quick action. Yeah. Lento! Excel Drive! Boom! Yeah! I like the shiny graphics. Give me that. Good morning, good time zone. Hope Ryza is going well. Hi, Mold! Hi! I saw your fan art. It's so cute. Cheeks are so chubby. That's so cute. Thank you so much. I love it so much. I appreciate it. I need to put the on my wall. I used to have like a little fan art wall thing but I need to reprint stuff because I didn't lose my printer. I sold my printer, so I need to get it like printed out. That would be cool. To put it on my wall again. Yeah! All the fan art. Thank you so much, Mold. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. You guys wanna see Mold's fan art that the Mold did for me? Let me show. I go show. What up? Hold on. Gotta load on the Discord. 1 second. Yeah. There we go. You save here, and then image. Oh no. Where is it? This is it. Look at Mold drew for me. Look at the fan art. Isn't it cute? Yeah. Look at the chubby cheeks. I love it. It's adorable. Thank you so much. Look at all the detail. Look at the braids. Look so nice. Ah, looks so good. Looks really pretty. Thank you. Pretty art. Pretty art. Don't check your DMs while you're on Discord. What? What? Why? Was that a trap, Braxton? You knew I was a reverse psychology right there. What the heck? Going great, chilling until doctor time. The doctor. Oh, the doctor. The doctor time? Wait, you mean like Doctor Who? Or you meant actually going to a doctor? I was like, Doctor Who? Yeah. And he's like, actually, doctor? Nah. Of course. Ah, let me draw something better if it's getting printed. No, don't worry about it, Mold. You're fine. Steals fan art and keeps it. Baxter, give me my back my fan art. Give me it back. I just want to see your reaction to the name of the video. Oh, it's like, what? They keep spinning on the Ryza's on the Ryza. Camera angles. Hello. Oh no. I'll have to watch the Shark Tank video later.
ちょっともっと頑張らないと。
There we go. It wanted that silly action
なん
bar
か
to
戦いに慣
continue.
れてきた気はするが。
Okay, that should do it. I feel like I'm getting used to the basics.
怖くはなくなってきたかな。
Yeah, I'm not as nearly nervous as I was
僕
before.
もなんとか。
I'm nervous. I'm still nervous. Actually, me neither.
よし、実戦はこれくらいでいいだろう。そろそろ戻るか。
I think that's enough fighting for today. We should probably start heading
やっ
back.
と帰れる。それにしても何やってんだろう僕たち。
Finally! Can we please get out of
ほ
here?
んと、俺らって悪ガキだよな。こんなことしてるなんてバレたら大目玉だぜ。
We really are troublemakers, huh? They're really gonna let us have it if we find out we're out here
私もバ
again.
レたらめちゃくちゃ怒られるだろうな。バレないように家に帰ろう。
Well, I'm sure it'll get worse. I'll get the worst of it. So let's get home before anyone finds out. Yee, Mola is mean. A mean Mola. Oh, gather a mystery type of material. Wait a minute, a mystery type material? I can gather stuff here. Blue clover, mystery type. We can go over here, I think. Or is this the entrance area? No. Sunny honey flower. He saw me. He did. He saw me. Ooh. There's a rock over here.
よいしょ。
Soft sand. Can I swing? No swing. No swing. Sandstone. Don't worry, you guys. We have fast travel. This is why I'm so confident in myself. Because fast travel is cheating and I like it. Bitter root. Bitter root. Wild potato. I guess we already... Oh! Chest! Chest.
中身はなんだ。
Gold coin! Yeah! I don't know what to use that for, but we got it. Nice. Wow. No! I have to go to the doctor today. No, not the fun time traveler kind. Okay. Not the fun time traveler kind. Darn it. I was hoping for the best. I hope all is well at the doctor though. I hope you're nice and healthy. Video has a product you can really use in this game. A bottomless bag. Oh! I need that one. Boop the fingers. Boop finger. You guys, should we get an animated boop emote? I was thinking of buying one. Also, I probably should just look at some stuff. Would you guys want to look at emotes that I can get? Well, not me, that I can buy. Rococo is arched out for a while. Too many art things to do. I did make my new model. You guys, my new model 2.0 is going to be coming soon. Hopefully... hopefully next month I can start using some things. It's not gonna be the actual 2.0 model, but I was thinking of getting like a PNG tuber and stuff using it.
生臭いなもう。必要なら集めるけどさ。
Smells really gross, but if I have to... What is he trying to eat it? Get out of there. If it's gross, don't eat it. But yeah, like 2.0 model, I will be trying to do the 3D model of it, the Leroyd. So I'll be working on that as well. Lots of fun stuff to do. Not enough time. Also, if you guys noticed, I did remake the Dust Bunny. I'm going to be making a special surprise for you guys. Something interactive. Be sure to put this to good use. Oh, large feather. Nice. So it's a 1.5 model. I guess it's 1.5 because it's not 2.0 when if it's not all the way finished. Yeah. I hope you guys will like it though. I'm kind of nervous about it. I always feel like it's not creative enough or something. I never feel like it's a good design. Yeah. Return to Ryza's room. I keep changing it 50 times. Okay, I feel like my opening deck was right, and I kept an eye on my surroundings after each fight. What are you mumbling about? Huh? Oh, I'm going over all the lessons Leila taught me about. Wow! So you're really dedicated. So all you two talked about was how to fight? Yup. Leila said she was gonna teach me the way of the warrior. Huh? What's she like anyway? I've never seen anyone dressed the way she does. I heard she and Impel have been traveling together for a long time. I don't care about any of that. I want to learn how to fight. She's willing to teach me, and that's all that matters. Jeez, you're single-minded. Let's just hope you can become a reliable warrior. Leila soon. It'll be a big help when I need to gather. I'm not training just for you, you know. Whoa. You little defensive there with the... Ooh. Ooh, beehive. Ooh, beehive. Give me all your beehives. Anna? Your designs are super cute. I'm excited for 2.0. Ah, I'm glad. I hope it looks good. Why is it that point mod and then let you derp? Or I'm a derp. Mod derp. Do I have the Do you have this derp? I think it's locked behind the paywall. Is that locked behind the paywall, derp? I have emotes that you can't get. This one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, these are all the emotes. Oh, that's a paywall. Okay, I'll fix that. Hold on. Enter. Can I can't enter all of these emotes? Oh. There. That's most of them. Wow, look at all the emotes flying on the screen. Nice. I like it. I'm home!
Ryza, お前またどこほっつき歩いてたの?
Ryza, where have you been? She's really mad. I guess I picked the wrong time to come home.
いい加減にしないと屋根裏の扉に鍵かけるわよ。
If you don't knock this out, I'm going to lock you in your room.
ちょっと待って、それは困る。
Mama's
絶対に
mean.
ダメ。
Wait! Don't do that! I need my room.
ダメじゃないわよ。
I don't care what you
い
need.
つの間にか屋根裏は改造してるわ。いくら言っても手伝いはしないわ。いい加減によし。
You keep making changes to your room. You never help out around the house. When are you going to
屋根
learn?
裏に鍵かけられたくなかったら、今からでもお父さんの収穫を手伝ってきなさい。
You want to keep your room? Go help your father bring in the harvest.
もう分かったよ。収穫って空間フルーツでしょ。
Uh-oh.
草刈りが
Uh-oh. We've been threatened. We've been threatened and locked out of our room because Moma is mean. Mean Moma. Oh, you mean Moma, you. Ugh. Fine. The crooked fruit crop. Right. Where's the scythe?
知らないよ。鎌くらい自分で探せ
Ouch
るでし
is
ょ。
mean Moma. Don't look at me. I'm sure you can find it on your own.
そんな。
Come on.
いっそ錬金術でパパッと作れないかな。探すよりアンペルさんに聞いた方が早いよね。
Oh, making alchemy scythe? Maybe we can ask Gimple to make one instead of finding it on my own. Alchemy scythe. Yeah. Hey, I'm in my room. Am I supposed to be in here? Wow. What gold mama? Gold mama? What do you mean gold mama? Bum, 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 bum.
どうしようかな。
Oh, I can make another bomb, can I? I had a prism ore. Why won't it let me make green grass beans, red supplement?
どこに入れよう。さあ、何を入れよう。
That's lightning one.
さあ、何を入れよう。いいものできそうな
Level
予
up
感。
water.
何を入れよう。うわ、どれにしようかな。これでとうまくいくかな。
Toria gold mama or Toria is way better mama. Oh, I got a sea supplement. Yeah, sea supplement. The blue supplement fish.
何を入れよう。
In a snow. Yeah.
さあ、何を入れよう。
Oh,
いいもの。
level up.
何を入れるのがいいかな。いいもの。
Oh,
どれにしよう。これでいいかさあ。どうだ。
nice. Yeah, even though she's tried to keep you from going home, she was just being a good mama. She tried to help us because she knew what was gonna happen. I understand she was trying to be the mama. Speaking of Torio, oh, level up. Water. Miso.
いいもの。どれにしようかな。これでさあ。どうだ。やった。できた。
Yatta! Yellow supplement. If you die from her attacks before screen goes black, you can see a shocked look on her face. Oh. Sad face. Aww. I like Torio. She's best Moma. Best Moma.
さあ、何を入れよう。
Mama.
おお、いい感じか。さあ、何を入れよう。 いいものどれにしようかな。これでうまくいくかな。やったできた。
She wants what's best for you. Because she doesn't want to hurt you. Yeah, yeah. I know, I said Soil's best Moma. Huh? Do I need to get to a certain level in here? Gather a mystery type. Since this is a bomb type, use a core item in battle. When used by Ryza, I don't have a core item. This is done. Reach Northwest Tower. Northwest Tower. Use Exile Drive in battle 10 times. Attack an enemy is weak. Use a core item. What is a core item? How do I use a core item in battle? Is it because it's in my chest? Can you go? Ah, here we go. Synth quality, green supplement. Where's my bombs I made? I have made a bomb. Where is it? Materials, consumables. Yeah. Sub-menu? Can we select? All I have is discard. How to get this out of my sword? Can I hold on. I want to put this in my inventory. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Didn't put this on each character? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, fancy. So I can put some healing on him. Okay. Looking good, looking good. We don't have any gathering tools. Okay. I'm gonna save that. So she feels guilty for letting them leave the ruins. It's basically like a mom losing their child. Aww. Well, of course. Toya loves you. She's taking you under her wing. She knows you look like the other child, yeah. Overall, Undertale's sad game. It is a sad game. I might make this a really short stream today. Let me see. Let's go into just chatting for a bit. Hope you guys don't mind. I did save. Just chatting. Yeah. Oh wait. Hold on. I moved myself over here. There we go. Tastes like dust. Blah. Blah. Yeah. We'll do just chatting for a little bit if you guys want to. The Ryza like really slow in development. At least what I think. It's very cozy, but I don't feel like it has much going on yet. I always feel like I need to look this up and seeing like where is it gonna like kick off. It isn't JRPG, and JRPGs are so slow. It took like what? It took 10 hours for, was it Final Fantasy? Was Final Fantasy 12? Or is it? Yeah, Final Fantasy 12 with the pink hair girl. I think so. The pink hair girl? Is it? Let me Google this before I confirm. I was like, let me Google this. I think that's what's Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 12. Yay! Wait, no, it's not. It's a different one. No, it's not 11. Was the thing? Was 9? Was it 9? No. Oh my god, really? Lightning, that's what her name is. Yeah. Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy, yeah. Okay, yeah, that one is super slow. Oh my goodness, it takes like... I think it took 10 hours to actually get to the story. So I was like, we were in a tutorial for 10 hours. Yeah, it's a bit of slow start in the beginning and most of the Atelier games. Ah, okay, gotcha. 13 is the one with lightning. Ah, yeah. For some reason, I thought 13 was the guys in the car. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was the guys in the car. Me describing Final Fantasy games. The guy in the car with the oh yeah, and then the girl with the pink hair and the guy with the afro with the chicken in the hair, you know, chocobo, and then you have the mean little girl with the pink hair. Totally good descriptions of Final Fantasy games. Gotta love it. Memory is super horrible. That game is so slow. I did not like 13, I'll tell you. I like 10. Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 7, and the remake, and Crisis Core. I like Crisis Core a lot. Final Fantasy 6. Too many Final Fantasies. But yeah, they're very slow. So it is a very slow start. Okay. Makes me feel a lot better. I was like... Because I was like Googling what's the review with Ryza? And I'm like, okay, what's the core aspects of the story? Because I was kind of curious because it feels like a very slow start. And we didn't really kind of poke at anything yet. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Jetball. I'll hydrate in a minute. But yeah, I was looking at it and then I ran into somebody on Reddit and says, like, this is the most boring Ryza game ever. And I was like, what? No. To be fair, it's super clear which one you're talking about with the descriptions. Also, 100% agree about 13. Oh gosh, yeah, 13, yeah. Horwick liked 13, but I didn't like 13. It wasn't for me. Oh, it was okay. it was okay. Not really. Yeah, not really. I was like the weakest, in my opinion, one of the weakest Final Fantasies. Some of the characters really annoying too. Was it the little bratty young girl? With cowboy boots! With the cowboy boots! You guys know what I'm talking about. Thank you for the hug, Jeppo! And also I'm gonna hydrate you. Let me get some water. Yeah, but I was looking at the Ryza and they said this was the most boring one. I was like, oh no. Oh, thank you for the love. Thank you, Braxton. I was like, really scared. I was like, did I pick the wrong Ryza game to go with? Me expecting this intrusive, serious story, and I'm like, yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, serious story, and I'm like, we're on an adventure, and I'm like, story where? Seriously, why do you like attacking me, Jeppo? Braxton has questions. You must have answers. But yeah, hopefully we get to a good kickoff soon with Ryza. So now I'm really curious about it. Jeppo is on the run! Get him, boys! Get him! Answer the mod's question before I send you to Horror Tale. What's Horror Tale? Also, I said I was going to show you guys some Tamagotchi stuff. Would you like me to show you some Tamagotchis? I'm gonna put some music on. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Let me be with you. Oh, yeah. Hold on. The Tamanakito. Is only. Oh, I'm not gonna show you about. Show you stuff about. Have fun, dude. You got the frozen. No. Braxton, freeze you. Freeze gun. Freeze away. But yeah, could you guys want to talk about the Tamagotchi? Would I like to show you my hobby? Huh? Yeah. Maybe. If not, that's okay. Maybe I'll do a whole stream about Tamagotchi chat. Tamagotchi chat or virtual pet chat. Would it be fun? Don't pick fight with the mod. Brass is violent today. So much violence. Violent attack! Violence! Let me see. Hold on. Let me show you guys some things. Let me get the Firefox going. Yeah. Let's see. Firefox. One second. I gotta watch a Tamagotchi list. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on. Let me mute this for now, and then we put the Tamagotchis. I think I can crop this down. Let me crop this one. Edit transform. You want to crop the left. 300, 500, 100, 600, 10, 700, 800. Let me change the title of this stream real quick. You know, 400. Yeah, right. E 9,000. Ba. And 4, 3, 2, yeah, 3. As looking decent.
Bunny, boing boing.
Boing boing boing. 900. Yeah. Top. 300. Oh. 5. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I picked this to just change.
Stretch.
No shrimping. Thank you for the posture check and the stretch jump. I will not shrimp. It is bad for me. And I just threw the controller down on the floor. It is bad for me. No. No. No, it's not good. Let me see if you guys can hear stuff. Browser. Browser there. Now you should hear. We watched some VODs. This one's an ad though. Don't listen to that one. AFK journey! No, we don't want it. Get out of here. We don't want it.
Tamagotchi collection!
Wow! Tamagotchi!
The amount I spent would be 6,000 Singapore dollars at least.
6,000!
I do own like almost every model. I just counted the number of Tamagotchis that I had and it came out to 168. Tamagotchi is a virtual
I have
pet.
around
You can like
25.
clean its poop, feed it some food, or
Oh
play
no,
with
don't
it.
forget to save your
Just
eye!
make sure that it grew up healthy like a regular pet basically.
6K what on Tamagotchi, yeah. It's pretty
You
cheap.
can take care of it up to like 10 to 15 days around there. Then after that you will
Save
die
your
of old
game!
age.
You
That
don't
is
want to do
if
that
you
level again,
like,
don't
let
you?
it die of
Yeah, no, you
sickness or
don't.
whatever lah, neglect lah. In the past, it was pretty popular, especially in like Japan,
save them.
US, those kind of other countries. When I was a kid, my dad was driving me and my brother around. I was like looking around the shop and then I saw this digital pet. Then I told my dad like, I want it. My dad just said, okay, then we'll buy it for you.
She's
And
so
then that was,
cute!
like, my
Young
very first
Rachel.
one.
I thought I was adorable! Oh, the dino
Usually,
one. I want
I
the
only
dino
run
one. It's
about
so
one or
cute.
two at the same time. But the most that I ever ran at the same time before, I believe, was like 5 or 6. And then I remember I
how
brought
come you do
all of
5 or
them on my
6?
trip to JB with my friends. So then when I was in the hotel room, I took out all my Tamagotchi from my bag and I was like feeding it one by one in the hotel room. And then my friends were like, are you crazy? You come JB, you bring so many. There are 3 broad categories of Tamagotchi. One is the vintage models,
That
which
sounds
were
like me.
released from
You're
1996
crazy.
to like around 2000.
I'll bring them to
and then
the
after that, we have the
family
connection
get together
models.
sometimes.
The difference is that they can now connect with each other to like get married and be friends, all that. And then the third and latest generation,
I like the connection where you can get married and stuff.
models. So if you want to start off like a collection, it really depends what kind
I
of
think that getting
features you're
married and
looking
stuff,
for, what
especially if
kind
you
of
can
era
connect with
you
other
want the
people online,
Tamagotchi to be
it's really
from,
fun because
like
you
the
can mix
tastes
and
as
match
well.
and stuff, and then baby comes out
Currently,
different
I
and
do
with the
bring my
mixes and the mix.
Tamagotchis out every day with me. I see it like a emotional support companion, especially on like difficult days, like
I
on
agree
my
with
first
her.
day of work,
Emotional
or
support
when I know that I
companion.
have a very stressful meeting to attend. Then knowing that I have that Tamagotchi with me in my pocket, it really gives me that sense of calm. Like you know, like I have someone with me to give me emotional support in that sense.
It's very
I have
helpful.
a very close friend
I really like
that
it
I
too.
actually know through Tamagotchi.
I'll be real with her,
Our friendship
accent sounds like
started
my
in
aunt.
Tamagotchis,
Oh,
but
really?
of course it grew beyond that. Yeah. I get emotional when I spend a lot of effort to take care, especially the high maintenance one. Then I thought that I'm almost there already. I almost achieved it already. Then suddenly last minute it died. Then yeah, I'll be damn emo. There's this Tamagotchi
I hate
Ocean.
I hate
It's
when you're trying to get a
notorious for being the
certain
most difficult Tamagotchi
certain
ever to
character
take care of.
and it doesn't
if you
go
give
the
it
way you
perfect care,
want,
it
and
will
then it
evolve
dies,
into mermaid.
or just
So mermaid is
just
like
get
one of
sick.
the rare characters to get. And then my husband was like, challenge accepted. Then I said, cannot one lah, walao, how can you confirm cannot one? Then the more I say he cannot, the more he will prove it to me. Then finally, he really got that mermaid, that freaking mermaid that I wanted to get. He said, let me show off to your international community.
Oh, hello. Going to hijack the Y channel for today.
Mermaid.
I would like to share some tips as well as my 2-week journey with the Umiyo.
And then
She's
he made me
cute.
post that video in that Tamagotchi group. This one is actually another custom painted Tamagotchi. This is actually me.
Oh, that's a cool custom painted Tamagotchi. I've seen some people do that. It's really creative. I might do that if I get like too many. Then why can I send hi?
Initially, my
Huh?
parents thought that, oh, like it's just a toy. But then, like when I started to like make a business out of it, then they were like, oh, it's actually like a viable business as well.
Yeah, she makes
Fuzzy and
really
Shake
cool
is
stuff
actually
on her website.
a business where we sell like handmade Tamagotchi covers and other handmade Tamagotchi
Actually been to her website. I haven't bought anything yet.
Tamagotchis. So it started basically when I wanted to buy a cover for myself. I was like researching on how I can make my own, then I tried to make my own. My friend told me that like, why don't you try selling it as well since you're already making it? So I did, and then it just kind of grew by word of mouth.
That's so cute! I tried to make my own as well, but I'm horrible. My hands are like two left hands.
Which is like one of my favorite Japanese mascots.
You got two left feet, I got two left hands.
So this is like Kuchibashi, which is a
I'll try.
character, and then you can actually
I really tried to make a case. And
so how you care for your
came out
Tamagotchi,
like
keep it away
half
from
wobbly.
sunlight, because sunlight will
I
make
worked so
the
hard on that.
Tamagotchi turn yellow. Before I moved into my new house, I was actually displaying my Tamagotchis in one of those like IKEA glass cabinets, and then I left it beside the window. Then I realized that some of them actually turned yellow. So it's kind of like I blame myself for it. And
yeah, the sun damage is really horrible, especially if you guys have figurines. Do not put them in front of the sun, they will yellow. It's expensive.
So the size of the local Tamagotchi community in Singapore, about 100 plus members. We used to have like a small WhatsApp chat group. We usually did something like, you know, after work dinner, that kind of thing, at like a restaurant.
That's cool.
And then we just like bring our Tamagotchis and like show off to each other and then take photo together. Then if can connect to get married, then we might try to connect and get married kind of thing. For the international community, mostly it's communication via Facebook, because we have this like Facebook group, right, for Tamagotchi collectors. There's also hatches. Hatches is when like a group of people decide to run the exact same model at the same time together, and then every day we will take a picture and update what is like my progress of growth. It's quite fun and it could be motivating also. Like sometimes when I don't know what Tamagotchi I want to play, then we will decide together what we want,
the Discord groups have this,
motivate each other to,
which is really cool,
you know, take care of it. Actually, the percentage of customers that I have from Singapore is pretty low. I think it's like maybe 10%. Like 90% are from like overseas. Majority are from the US.
Oh yeah.
We are currently hosting our very first
okay?
Kickstarter campaign.
We like accessories.
It's actually like
Europe,
a bag with
they
a
don't
window, and then the window you can
stuff.
put your Tamagotchi in it. So you can like display your Tamagotchi when you're carrying a bag.
Like I think it's mostly because we gotta go to Austria. There's not much like fan stuff here.
Hey, wenn ich jetzt das Ruder nicht ernsthaft rumreiße und das anders mache, dann werde ich unweigerlich irgendwann hier.
Skipper. Hold on. It was an advertisement, sorry. There was a Tamagotchi explanation. I wanted to show you. Tale of Tommy never ending rabbit hole.
Stay tuned to learn how to get great deals on your favorite Tamagotchi.
Sponsored by Bye.
When I was a kid, I was obsessed with the concept of virtual pets. All of my favorite things in the world had some sort of virtual pet element to it. Some of them I've talked about on this channel before, like Webkins and iDog, but also the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure, the Puffles from Club Penguin, even Animal Crossing is sort of virtual pet adjacent. So Tamagotchi was on my radar. Of course it was. I remember reading tons of stuff about it on the internet and just obsessing over every detail. The Japanese creature-focused design greatly appealed to me because of my pre-existing affection for Pokemon. I've always liked little electronic gadgets and toys, and Tamagotchi hooked me with its social aspect. I loved the idea of being able to bond with my peers that also had Tamagotchi in the same way that I enjoyed trading Pokemon cards. Basically, Tamagotchi felt like it was made for me, and I really, really wanted it. So in January 2007, on my 8th birthday, I was given a Tamagotchi Connection version 3 with the Green with Frogs shell. I was was so excited to receive my very first Tamagotchi that I opened it up right there and started playing with it, like in the middle of the birthday party. In my childhood years, this would be the only Tamagotchi I ever had. My parents probably didn't want to get me another one because they hated the beeping noise I didn't know you could disable. I only ever had one, and that made my adult fixation on Tamagotchi all the more powerful, since there were like a million of them I didn't know about. And this video is the culmination of my childhood obsession of Tamagotchi coming back to haunt me. I'm going to talk about every single Tamagotchi that was ever produced in release order from 1996 up until 2022. So welcome back to KK Clue. It's going to be a long one, folks, so strap in. Let's begin by time traveling back to November 1996, where this whole thing all started with the Tamagotchi Generation 1. It serves as the foundation that all the future models would build off of. And that foundation consists of low-resolution black and white screen with 3 buttons underneath it, on a nearly 2-inch tall plastic egg with a keychain. This is the Tamagotchi standard. If you take good care of your Tamagotchi, it will eventually evolve into different forms. And that's generally the long-term motivation for taking care of a Tamagotchi. It's, you know, it's out of curiosity to see what it can evolve into. The Tamagotchi Generation 1 is super simple. It isn't very intrusive, but because it's so basic, the tedium will eventually start to set in. About 4 months after the first generation came the second, and it is almost identical to the first. It features a different game as well as a new background. The Gen 1 has a checkerboard pattern, while Gen 2 has a ripple pattern. Now, because the first 2 generations of Tamagotchi are so similar, they get lumped together as the Tamagotchi Originals. One of the best things about the Tamagotchi Originals is that they are some of the most accessible Tamas out there, and that's because they started making reproductions.
The only difference between Gen 1 and Gen 2 of the Tamagotchis, like the first release. Here's a fun fact. Let me pause this real quick. Fun fact between the Gen 1 and Gen 2, the reason that there's a Gen 2 and then they're like pretty much almost the same is because when it first came out, there was a death screen and little kids had these Tamagotchis, and when the Tamagotchi died, they saw their Tamagotchi die, and it made a lot of kids cry and freak out. So I think the same year they came out with a rush of Gen 2, which is exactly the same. It just had a different background, and it didn't have a death screen for the Tamagotchi. It had them on an UFO flying away and going back home instead of dying. So the kids didn't cry. Fun fact, there you go.
Shell appeals to your preferred aesthetic stylings. Okay, so wouldn't it be absolutely sick if they made, I don't know, a Godzilla Tamagotchi? That would be cool. Well, they didn't do that, but they did make a Tamagotchi out of Mothra, the giant moth that Godzilla fights sometimes. The reason they did Mothra instead of Godzilla is because this Tamagotchi was made to promote the new Mothra movie that was coming out at the time. But don't lose hope, because you have a chance for your Mothra Tamagotchi to evolve into Godzilla. So yeah, Godzilla Tamagotchi confirmed. Before I can talk about the next one, I have to give a bit more context. The final stage of a Tamagotchi's life cycle, much like ours, is death. I've already established that the main gameplay loop, quote unquote, is to keep your Tama happy and healthy, but failing to do so results in your Tamagotchi's untimely demise. If any of you out there have owned a Tamagotchi, you're almost certainly familiar with the death screen. It is extremely iconic, and it's such a perfect summary of the mortality of these toys. And so they took that idea and they ran with it. In August 1997, there was a new Tamagotchi released called the Angel Gotch. You start off with a dead Tamagotchi, and you take care of their ghostly spirit. That's like the equivalent of booting up a game of Super Mario Brothers and then just being greeted with a game over screen. Now, here's something that I thought was interesting. The box for the Tamagotchi Angel claims that it has a touchscreen. It does not. That is just factually untrue. What they're trying to say is that it has a motion sensor that can detect vibrations when you tap it with your finger. It isn't very exciting. They didn't get much out of that feature. As far as I know, the only time that sensor is ever used is when you feed your angel, occasionally a bat will start flying around, and you have to tap the device to get it to go away. But the sensor is on the back. It actually doesn't work as well if you tap the screen. Why did they market it like it has a touch screen when that is objectively not what a touch screen is? Aside from the differences in lore, the motion sensor, and some minor differences, the Angel Gotch is pretty similar to the Tamagotchi originals, nothing too groundbreaking.
Ascension WoW is a standalone World of Warcraft private server that reimagines WoW in a brand new way.
Okay, so similarly to how the Mothra Tamagotchi existed to promote a movie, they did another promotional Tama for Peking Man, which is a science fiction movie about extracting DNA from a caveman fossil and bringing him back to life. So it's like a caveman in modern times type movie. It's not rated very well on IMDb. So to promote that movie, in November 1997, they made a caveman-themed Tamagotchi. They called it the Genjinch.
No, what can I hear anything?
Genjinch. This Tamagotchi is incredibly realistic. You go from a puddle of DNA to a monkey to a man, and then directly to skeleton. Now, the funniest thing about the Genjinch is that it's one of very few Tamagotchi that can de-evolve. This is a Tamagotchi where a human can return to monkey. That's all I'm saying. Okay, moving on. In December 1997, we have Osuchi and Mesuji, which is like a boy Tamagotchi and a girl Tamagotchi. They were sold as two separate units.
I only have one of these.
And once both Tamas were adults, they could link together and get married and have a baby. The idea was that a couple could both have one and take care of them simultaneously. And that's super cute. Osuchi and Mesuchi also had a Game Boy version with a weird cartridge because the cartridge has a replaceable battery and a built-in beeper. So even when the Game Boy was off, the cartridge could beep like a Tamagotchi to let you know when it needs attention. It has a physical switch on the cartridge so you can disable the sounds if you need to. I imported it from Japan so that I could record it beeping because there was no footage of that on YouTube. But I think coincidentally, my cartridge's beeper doesn't seem to work, or if it does work, I couldn't figure out how to make it do the thing it's supposed to do. So, I don't know. I already replaced the batteries. Like, the game plays fine and it saves data, but it just doesn't want to beep. So I don't know. Moving on. In February 1998, they introduced the Tamagotchi Garden, where you raise a bug creature. This Tama has a really interesting sense of scale.
This is the
like,
one
they go out of their way to
the
illustrate to you how tiny the creature you're raising is.
It's the same one with the
when you
Angel
leave it
Bugchi.
alone for about 10 seconds, it switches to a screensaver sort of view where you can see a wide shot of your tiny Tama represented by a dot between two trees. The Tamagotchi Garden also introduced the concept of predators. Your Tama can feel threatened by a stompy human foot or a frog's big long tongue, and you have to intervene so that the predator will go away and your Tama will remain alive. The predator versus prey element feels like such a natural fit for Tamagotchi. I think it's a great idea.
I really like
and they
this
actually did
Tamagotchi.
end
I
up
think it's
exploring
fun
it
to play.
further. A month after the
You have to
Tamagotchi
smack
Garden, they
when a
released the
predator comes
Tamagotchi
around, so you
Ocean, in which
smack
you
the
raise a
Tamagotchi,
sea
go
creature, and if you're lucky, it'll
Do the
evolve
same thing
into
with the
a
ocean.
mermaid. This unit has the motion sensor feature that the
The
Tamagotchi
mermaid
Angel
is
had, so
the
occasionally
grail.
a polar bear will try to
The
eat your
grail
Tama,
pet.
because polar bears eat fish, and you have to tap on the device to make it go away. Tamagotchi is really flexing the potential that the virtual
This
pet
auto
concept has at
beat it
this
up.
point. But they're not beyond doing weird promotional Tamas either. In April 1998, they released the Tamauchi, which is a limited edition Tama based on a Japanese actor named Tamao Nakamura. You raise your Tama to be a movie star, and if you're successful, you have a chance of raising the Tama to actually become Tamao. This one is really funny to me. It's really funny because this is the perfect example of a growth chart that is just so cracked and busted. You can go from an alien blob to the sun to a nose and eventually end up as a human woman. In May 1998, they released a counterpart to the Tamagotchi Angel called the Tamagotchi Devil, later renamed to the Tamagotchi Monster. It's essentially the same as a Tamagotchi Angel, except your Tama is a naughty little prankster. They'll throw a pie at you or beep when nothing is wrong. It won't let you clean up poop sometimes. It'll fall asleep in the middle of the day. I love this idea. Just making a stupidly chaotic Tamagotchi. In August 1998, we have another promotional Tamagotchi based on the anime and manga series Doraemon. Doraemon is one of the most ubiquitous media franchises in Japan. Like, it's kind of like Garfield, where like everyone knows Garfield here in the States, even if you don't read comics. Like, everyone just likes Garfield. I have heard of Doraemon before. Like, I've seen merchandise of it, but I've never actually consumed any of the content. So I watched some episodes of the show for this video. In short, the premise is you have this 10-year-old kid and his future descendants send this sci-fi robot cat back in time to give him and his family a better life. Every episode follows the same pattern. The kid has a problem. Doraemon creates some sort of gadget to solve said problem, but the kid gets greedy, and then it goes badly, and then the kid learns a lesson. It's essentially Fairly Odd Parents, but from the 70s and not terrible. Anyway, so yeah, they made a Doraemon Tamagotchi. Doraemon had a lot of handheld LCD games that released prior to this, so a Doraemon Tamagotchi just made sense. The unit has a functional bell on the bottom of it, which I thought was funny. Like, imagine going to school and it's in your pocket and it's going like, ding, ding, ding. Hey, is that a Doraemonji? Tamagotchi in your pocket? At the beginning of this segment, I barely knew what Doraemon was, and now I'm at the end of it, and I'm a genuine fan of Doraemon. So this Tamagotchi made me watch an anime, and I ended up liking it.
Does the bell actually
That's the power that Tamagotchi has over me. In September 1998, they released the Yasashi Tamagotchi, which was intended to be a little bit easier for kids. Instead of navigating through a list of icons and then selecting the one that you want, each icon is an individual button that you can press, so you have a dedicated food button, a dedicated toilet button, etc. It didn't sell very well, and it's one of the rarest Tamagotchi to ever exist. Are any of you familiar with the legendary character of Western mythology called Santa Claus? In November 1998, Tamagotchi did the Santa, and they called it the Santa... Yep, that's right, they called it the Santa Clouch. Yup. So you start off with a guy, and your goal is to get him to be more like Santa until he eventually becomes Santa. It actually introduces a new meter called Santa-ness, represented by 4 Christmas bells.
What is this
now, rather than evolving like a standard Tamagotchi would, you give Santa different items that you get from games to transform him. So he starts out wearing pretty much nothing, and then you give him yarn so he can make a hat. You give him cloth so he can have his iconic clothes. And then finally you give him a chisel, and then he will have his sleigh. I guess the implication is that he chisels the sleigh out of wood. I don't know. Instead of Rudolph, Santa's companion is Red Nose Chi. Nope, no Rudolph here, Bucko. We only got Red Nose Chi. But yeah, overall, the Santa Claus is very cool. I love this one. I would get one for myself if it weren't for the ridiculous prices that this thing goes for. Oh my god. It looks like the only way I'm going to be able to get one is if I write Santa a letter. Okay, so at this point, we've talked about every mainline Tamagotchi product from the vintage generation. But of course, outside of mainline, there were the accessory products as well, with the design philosophy entirely consisting of an office worker looking at the items on their desk and making a Tamagotchi out of it. The Tamagotchi calculator, the Tamagotchi clock, Tamagotchi phone,
I'll take
Tamagotchi pedometer. These are all real. But yeah, that was it for the vintage generation. There were so many cool ideas being thrown around, but all that variety was quickly followed by a long period of burnout.
I liked Pokemon Go.
Erlebe die atemberaubende Welt von Final Fantasy 14 online.
No Final Fantasy 14 online!
In 1999, Tamagotchi went on hiatus. There was just no new Tamagotchi stuff coming out. And it wouldn't be until March 2004 that the franchise would be brought back with a reboot in the form of Tamagotchi Connection. Now, what made Tamagotchi Connection unique is that they added infrared, so you could point 2 units at each other, they could communicate, and the Tamas inside can like play games with each other or trade items, or if they're both adults, they can become partners and have a baby. It's a fascinating idea, but it's not the first time they explored it. If you remember earlier, I was talking about Osuchi and Mesuchi. Those can link and have a baby, but it was through a physical linking port. You had to like dock them together, whereas Tamagotchi Connection uses wireless infrared. When I was a kid, the infrared connection aspect sold me on the concept of Tamagotchi. It was just such a
Chapel, you want me to make you watch ads? Fine, I'll go. You can help support the channel. Help support the channel. Okay. You're in ad break now. Whoa. Why is this? Okay, there we go. We just went out of the tunnel. There we go. I got no ads. Really?
cool idea, and I'm sure I wasn't the only one that thought so. Tamagotchi Connection would prove to be very lucrative. It was the grand comeback for the Tamagotchi brand after nothing but radio silence since 1999, and it brought back what would have been just another dead trend from the 90s to being a household name again. In Japan, they did an extra marketing push when the Tamagotchi Connection was new, where they would put a giant Tamagotchi as a kiosk item in certain stores and restaurants. It was called the Deka Tamagotchi. It had a huge heart-shaped infrared port on the top, and when you connected it with your own Tamagotchi, it would give you unique items and money. They did a whole bunch of Dekas in different stores and to promote different Tamagotchi through the years, but sadly they're all defunct now. You know, it was a promotional item. It's not like they're going to keep it on display forever. In November 2004, they released the Ketai Kaitsu Tamagotchi Plus, known simply as the K Plus, which was a follow-up to the Tamagotchi Connection with a few minor differences, the most interesting of which being that it could interact with a cell phone. So when the K Plus came out, they released a tie-in mobile game. I mean, mobile game as like a flip phone game. Smartphones didn't
that's the
exist
old
yet.
phone.
You can connect your Tamagotchi to the flip phone using infrared, and then like play games on the phone, and then the money and whatever items you earned would be transferred back to the Tamagotchi.
That looks
really cool
cool.
idea. About 7 months later, they released another version of the K Plus called the K Plus Akai, which just means K Plus Red, with more content and featuring a red LCD. And that red LCD is so sick. Like, as far as I know, they never touched that idea again of like, you know, tinting the LCD a different color. That's a huge shame because it looks totally dope. In February 2005, they made a licensed Tamagotchi for a Japanese comedy show called Aneru no Tobira. I had never heard of this, so I looked it up and I watched some episodes. It reminds me a lot of a show like Saturday Night Live. It's a variety show focused on comedy. They'll do all kinds of skits with different costumes and sets, all that jazz. It's not my style personally, but it was popular enough at the time that it got some tie-in video games for the Wii and Nintendo DS, and apparently not one, but 2 tie-in Tamagotchi called the Haneruchi and the Haneruchi 2. And all the characters on these units are based on skits from the show. I would expect nothing less. In May 2005, they released the Tamagotchi Mini, which paid homage to the original Tama from 1996, but smaller, and aimed to be more of a fashion accessory than anything. It's actually the smallest Tama ever made. The screen resolution is half of that of the original Tamagotchi. So yeah, it's not meant to capture the full Tamagotchi experience. It's just kind of meant to look cool. In July 2005, Tamagotchi Connection version 2 dropped. It introduces a shop where you can use in-game currency to buy items and the ability for more games to be unlocked as your Tama gets older. It also introduces treats, which is a third food item alongside meal and snack. That's about it as far as major differences go. Remember earlier when I talked about the Deka Tamagotchi, you know, the really big one that was in stores and stuff, and how it was released alongside the original Tamagotchi Connection? Well, they did another one to promote the Connection V2, but this time you could take it home with you. It's called the Home Deka Tamagotchi, and basically it's just like a really big Tamagotchi that you can have at home. But the actual game is played a bit differently. You play as this little homie right here, and your goal is to upgrade your house with money that you earn by playing games, and only once your house is upgraded enough can you adopt a pet that you raise like a Tamagotchi. It's pretty cool to see like a direct representation of the player in Tamagotchi. Like usually it's just the pet and that's it, but the Home Deka has like a protagonist, which is fascinating. In November 2005, they released the Cho Jinsei Enjoy Tamagotchi Plus, known as the N-Tama for short. The whole gimmick of this one is that they tried to make it realistic in a way. You have like a point system where you can raise different personality traits consisting of intelligence, style, and kindness, and which one you focus on will send your Tama down a different predetermined path for what they will grow into. You send your Tama through preschool, and then school, and then you graduate, and you have to send off for a job interview, which can be rejected, and you have to try again. Yeah, realistic Tamagotchi, no kidding. This is also one of the only instances where Bandai had to address complaints that the N-Tama was too difficult, so it received a re-release called the CYOI change to make the game easier. So this Tamagotchi was so difficult that they basically nerfed it with a re-release. The Tamagotchi was too powerful. In February 2006, they released the Tamagotchi Connection version 3, which introduced the ability to connect to the tie-in website tamatown.com. When you played games on the website, you could earn passcodes that you'd enter into the device to earn items and money. It's similar to what they did with the K Plus, which had like the tie-in phone game, but this time it was with a flash game instead. In 2013, the Tamatown servers were shut down, and the tamatown.com domain was dropped at some point after that. Fans picked it up, and they turned it into a fan site in 2019. The original Tamatown game has been mostly preserved and remains playable thanks to the dedicated Tamagotchi fanbase. Also, the V3 removed the treat option they added in the version 2. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they felt it was redundant, but then why did they add it in the first place? I don't know, whatever. But treat is gone now.
I don't think it'd be long enough. More ads! Get out of here!
Won't they?
No.
In April 2006, they released an accessory for the N-Tama called the Shoyarikuri Enjoy Tamagotchi Kakeibo. So I do have to take a quick detour to show you guys the Tamagotchi fandom wiki page for this Tama. Now, this website is an amazing resource, and it has a ton of extremely helpful information, but we are going to have to do a little bit of a Japanese lesson to explain why I just lost my mind laughing at this page. As of right now, the title has a bit of an error. The title is referenced as the Yakikuri Enjoy. Okay, so yaki is like a general phrase for having cooked something, whether that be teriyaki or yakisoba, etc. And kuri means chestnuts. So, as it is right now, this Tamagotchi is titled, "Let's enjoy some really good roasted chestnuts in the Tamagotchi household." So stupid.
Yeah.
So they actually did get the hiragana correct. If you look right here, it does say yarikuri right there, yarikuri. That's what it's supposed to be. And in that context, sho yarikuri, enjoy, means let's make a living and enjoy doing it. I just think it's super funny that one single syllable, one single letter difference can completely change a sentence in Japanese.
Actually, this is Japanese.
Anyway, as for what the kakeibo actually is, I described it as an accessory earlier because it isn't actually a Tamagotchi in itself.
Save
It
your
has a
game.
heart-shaped infrared
You don't want to do that level again, don't you?
and when you connect to it with an entama, it has a bank that you can put money into that actually earns interest over time, which I thought was cool. And it also has like a whole bunch of shops and things you can get items from. Tamagotchis have a maximum amount of money they can hold. It's not impossible for your Tama to like cap out at 9,999 gold. And at that point, it starts to make sense to get something like a kakeibo where you can just drop your money into a bank and keep earning. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this is the first Tamagotchi thing that actually has a touchscreen. A real touchscreen with a little stylus and everything, and it lives in the little antenna nub. I love it. It's great. In July 2006, they made a re-release of the N-Tama called the Urajinsei Enjoy Tamagotchi Plus, commonly known by fans as the Uratama. Now, the whole gimmick of the Uratama is that it features a subspecies of Tama called Ura Tamagotchi. Ura Tamagotchi have blue outlines and have entirely opposite characteristics to their non-Ura counterparts. Kuchipachi is a lazy Tamagotchi, but Ura Kuchipachi is a lot more lively. And also blue. By the way, earlier when I was talking about the K+, I mentioned that they never did different colors for the LCD screens after the Akai version. That's technically not true because the Uratama has a bit brighter of a tint to the LCD so that it looks more blue. And one of the major features is that the LCD is blue. But the reason I'm not as satisfied with it is because the black LCDs, like the default ones, they already look kind of blue to me. Like the Uratama's blue tint just kind of makes it look like a standard Tamagotchi, but it's running out of batteries. I would be more impressed if they were like, this time the...
Let's see, 1 second. Tama... Shell. Hold on. Ura Tamagotchi. Ura... Vintage. Junochi... Connection. Ura Jensei. Ah. Oh, special edition. Look at those fancy, look at all fancy shells they got. So the Ura Tamagotchis are the opposites of the actual character personalities. That's cool. So this is Tamagotchi, the World Tamagotchi Plus, the Tamagotchi Plus Tamagotchi Connection shells. Look at all pretty shells, you guys. Look how many pretty shells you can get. Those pretty. Cute pink shells. I don't actually have a connection V3. I don't have one. I got me an Aura one. I didn't know that they have opposite. I got me Aura Rose. I got me the Aura Rose a used one. Aura Rose, the used Aura Rose. I have an emote idea or an art idea. Which one? I can commission. I'm commissioning one for you guys. I'm not sure if I'll make this a I'm not sure what I'm making this for tier 3 or tier 2 or something. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Go back to the... WAD. What up?
To the LCD so that it looks more blue, and one of the major features is that the LCD is blue. But the reason I'm not as satisfied with it is because the black LCDs, like the default ones, they already look kind of blue to me. Like the Uratama's blue tint just kind of makes it look like a standard Tamagotchi, but it's running out of batteries. I would be more impressed if they were like, this time the LCD's purple, or this one's green, right? Cool. That would be lit. I think that would be really cool.
want it,
In
I
November
want it. All
2006,
this
they
old
released the
CDs.
Tamagotchi School. Now, immediately you'll notice it has a D-pad and 2 buttons. It is a spin-off toy, so it's allowed to stray from the 3-button Tamagotchi
The
standard.
Nintendo
In the
game.
Tamagotchi
I like
School,
them all
instead of raising a Tamagotchi, you play as the teacher, and you're educating the Tamas. You can teach your students language, mathematics,
educate
science,
you
and you do
guys.
so by
Educate
playing
the-
mini-games related to
the
those
ones.
subjects. The interesting thing about the Tamagotchi School is that there's no lose condition, but there's also no win condition either. When you decide to pay attention to it,
Things
your
you
students' learning points go up, you gradually get more
Things you like
popular,
doing.
and more students will join your class. But that's your only goal, to max out your numbers. When you neglect it, the numbers go down, but ultimately I don't think the numbers do anything. Like, you're not reaching towards a finale like you are with any other Tamagotchi, which would be raising the Tama to be old enough so that they can get back to their home planet. But yeah, anyway, the Tamagotchi School is a pretty neat spin-off. I just wish that it had an end game. In January 2007, they released the Tamagotchi Connection version 4. It mostly carries over features from the end Tama, such as the mail feature, as well as your Tama's ability to go to school or get a job. Now, the V4 is particularly infamous for having lots of glitches. Food not appearing in the food menu. Random letters in your Tamagotchi's name suddenly changing. Or having the unit just randomly shut off sometimes. So that's kind of funny. At the end of January 2007, they released the Koisuru Tamagotchi, which is essentially the Tamagotchi for the adult audience. You get 2 Tama units in the box, one being the male unit and the other being the female unit, likely a callback to Osuchi and Mesuchi. The expectation is that the user will connect the 2 units often to build their relationship and to see the funny animations that play out. These animations are the main appeal of the unit as opposed to focusing specifically on care, and because this is aimed
I paused it. I didn't know I can pause it by tapping my headphones.
more at adults that don't have all the time in the world, I think that was a good move. In March 2007, they released a licensed Tamagotchi called the Oden-kun Tamagotchi. It's a tie-in with a cartoon called The Adventures of Oden-kun. Of course, I'd never heard of this, so I watched some episodes. For those that don't know, oden is a traditional Japanese food. It's like a hot pot dish with fish cakes and eggs and sausage and vegetables, all floating in a delicious dashi. And in this cartoon, the ingredients that would go in an oden are the characters. It's really just a show about nothing. It's just classic fluffy kids show stuff. They're food, so they sometimes get eaten. Haha. The show is really nothing to write home about, so I don't feel too bad that the Tamagotchi completely overshadows the actual show it's based on. If you search Oden-kun on YouTube, it's just the Tamagotchi. That's all you're gonna get. As for the Tamagotchi itself, it's pretty much exactly the same as the K+, but with different graphics to represent the show. But it does have unique games, which is always a nice addition. In April 2007, they released the Tamagotchi School Fure Club Activities, also known as the Tamafure for short. Basically, it's a home deca Tamagotchi made specifically to be a companion unit for the Tamagotchi School. As the club activities title implies, you manage the students' extracurricular activities, namely soccer, cooking, and gardening. And of course, in classic deca fashion, it can connect with the Tamagotchi School, and you can send students back and forth between them for maximum education. In July 2007, they released the Tamagotchi Connection version 4.5. It is the same as the Tamagotchi Connection V4, but with different jobs and games. It also includes Ura Tamagotchi from the Uratama. That's it. That's the whole thing. As if Tamagotchi Connections releases weren't incremental enough. They made a V4.5. My theory is that they released the V4.5 specifically to fix bugs in the V4, but that didn't even work. The V4.5 is still glitchy. In July 2007, they released the Tamagotchi Restaurant, which is one of the most unique Tamagotchi things ever. It's this enormous clamshell toy restaurant with figurines that go on the bottom, and on top there's a screen for the game. When you place a figurine on the sensor in the middle, they will cook, and each character makes different kinds of food. I had no idea Tamagotchi ever did a Toys to Life concept, but it fits super well. While cooking, the Tamagotchi will call out the ingredients you need, and you have to press the corresponding food buttons on the bottom. Overall, your job is to keep your supplies up so you can serve customers, earn money, and upgrade your restaurant. It looks so fun. It looks so fun. I want to try it someday. It looks so fun. This feels like the peak in creativity for the Tamagotchi brand. And unfortunately, that's because it is. From this point forward, Tamagotchi starts to become a lot more homogenous. They take less risks. They usually settle into 2 main groups without indulging in as many spin-offs. In November 2007, they released the Tamagotchi Connection version 5, where you can raise a whole family of Tamagotchi in one unit. That's why it's also referred to as the Familici. Your goal is to interact with the Tamagotchi Tamagotchi family to increase their bond with each other. You also have a television that you and your tamas can watch. There's a shopping channel, a dating channel, and a travel channel. I just thought the idea of Tamagotchi watching television was kind of funny. Aside from some unique games, that's pretty much it. And then in March 2008, they did another incremental update called the Tamagotchi Connection version 5.5 Celebrity. You can raise characters from the Tamagotchi royal family, and they can become a celebrity. There's also more games than the V5. All right, you can tell I'm getting a little burnt out with the Tamagotchi Connection line. I just don't think it's that interesting. I'm sorry. Like, I don't even think the Tamagotchi Connection line is bad. It's just boring in comparison to everything else, so I struggle to find things to say about it. Okay, thankfully we have another major innovation. So just for reference, it's November 2008, almost a year and a half into the life of the iPhone, and Tamagotchi finally made the leap to color with the Tamagotchi Plus Color. It has a beautiful, properly backlit, high-resolution LCD screen, and that enabled them to do some things that they couldn't do before. There's full sentence character dialogue for the first time ever. You can completely customize your house, different wallpapers, furniture, you name it. There are so many different locations you can visit, all with gorgeous detail. They also did some licensed versions of the Tamagotchi Plus Color. There was a custom shell version to promote the Japanese band Exile, and an enhanced version to promote a Japanese quiz show called Quiz Hexagon 2. I don't know, I just thought that was interesting. Aside from the fact that obviously it's in color, it's a pretty normal Tamagotchi, but it would create a new standard for color Tamagotchi that a lot of the future ones would reference back to. And then literally a week after the Tamagotchi Plus Color, they returned to monochrome to release the final Tamagotchi Connection version 6 Music Star. I know I threw a little bit of shade towards the Tamagotchi Connection line earlier in this video, but I have to give them credit because they truly did end it off with a bang. They packed this Tamagotchi with features and got the absolute most out of the Music Star theme. You raise your Tamagotchi's talents by playing music games, you get a band together, you go out and play concerts and sell your CDs, and you can even win different awards for your music. You can collect and wear different costumes, which is super cute. It was nice to see them put so much effort in for a send-off to the Tamagotchi Connection line. Like, this one is a fan favorite, and I can totally understand why. It deserves to be. So this begins the era where there are really long gaps of time between releases. A full year after the Tamagotchi Connection V6, in November 2009, they released the Tamagotchi ID. So Tamagotchi has gotten a lot of use out of the infrared concept up until now. First, they used infrared so tamas could communicate with each other, and then they used it so tamas could communicate with a tie-in mobile phone game. This time, with the Tamagotchi ID, it could use its infrared to download content from the internet. You would have to visit a dedicated website using an infrared-capable mobile phone, which would then transfer the data to your tama. In August 2010, they released the Tamatown Tamago. They returned to black and white for this one, but this is no average black and white Tamagotchi screen. For the first time, it's actually 4-tone grayscale, similar to the original Game Boy. Now, that might not seem like a big deal, but it makes a huge difference in the amount of detail this screen can display. It makes it viable for them to like have a background that you can easily differentiate from the tama itself, but the downside is that the screen is generally lacking in the contrast department compared to the earlier models. The main gimmick of the Tamago is it has this port on the top that you can slide little figurines onto. Now, the character figurines have exclusive games, and they also unlock an exclusive store item. So essentially, this is paid DLC. I have so many new in-box Tamatown figurines that I got for $2 each at a nerd store, and they've been sitting around unopened for the past maybe 5 years that I've had them. Having the option to expand your Tamagotchi's functionality with figurines is pretty cool in theory, but in retrospect, it hurts the longevity of the toy because all of the content isn't self-contained. The Tamago has 2 games on it, and that is it. You're gonna get bored of this thing real quick if you don't start buying the stupid figurines that go with it. In October 2010, they released the Tamagotchi Nano, which is a reimagining of the Tamagotchi Mini from 2005. It's a little bigger than the Mini, but it features a larger screen. Now, they didn't consider this to be as much of the virtual pet experience on its own, but rather as an accessory to the Tamagotchi ID. The reason it's a tie-in with the ID is because the Nano has ID characters in it. It mostly exists for the gimmick of getting to see what the new in-color Tama characters would look like with the classic black and white Tamagotchi presentation. It is very small and egg-shaped, and the screen is recessed very deep into the unit. It has a hyper-simplified gameplay style and is generally less meaty than mainline Tamagotchi. In November 2010, they released a Deca Tamagotchi, but for the Tamagotchi ID. It's called the More ID Tamagotchi Home Station Plus.
More ID.
I mean, it's not quite as big as the Dekas usually are. This one's only maybe like twice the size instead of the 4 times the size a Deka usually would be. But it still serves the same purpose that a Deka would, of being like a communication hub accessory with the heart-shaped infrared port and everything. But this time, it's for the new generation of color Tamagotchi. Wow! And when you have the home station, you can like make your own downloadable items and send them to your ID. Pretty neat thing. In March 2011, they released the Tamagotchi IDL, which is, of course, the successor to the ID. And they made some pretty big changes with this one. They introduced Tama Pets, so your Tamagotchi can adopt a pet. They also added a very robust gardening system where you can buy seeds from the in-game store or download custom seeds from the internet and they'll grow into something silly. They also overhauled the accessories your Tamagotchi can wear. Before now, your Tama could only really wear hats, but now they can wear full-on clothing, and the idea of having your Tama play dress up is really cute. Like, come on. But there are some issues with it. Firstly, your Tamagotchi must be an adult to wear clothes. So, you know, if your Tama's a baby or a child, no clothes for you. And secondly, they didn't want to put in the effort of animating every single piece of clothing to match your Tamagotchi's body, so they just made one frame of animation for the clothing and heavily stripped down the amount of animations your Tama could do while wearing them. Without clothing, your Tama can do silly animations and funny expressions and close-ups. But with clothing, they're just standing there, always facing forward. Maybe their arms will move sometimes, but that's all you really get. So do your Tamagotchi a favor and don't make them wear clothes because it strips away their personality. In November 2012, they released the Tamagotchi Peace. That's spelled like Tamagotchi P apostrophe S. So for English speakers, it's pronounced like peace. So Tamagotchi Peace. Okay, so you know how the Tamago had little figurines that you could slide into the top? The Tamagotchi Peace had a similar thing, but instead of a figurine, they're in the form of little charms that you plug in above the screen. These charms are called Tamadeko Piesu, which is short for Tamagotchi decoration piercings. When you plugged one in, they could unlock new characters, items, clothing, etc. The Tamagotchi Peace may not have been a particularly standout Tamagotchi in its original form, but the ingenuity and determination of the hacking community has transformed it into one of the most beloved Tamas, even in modern day. The piece was only ever released in Japan, so of course it's all in Japanese, but thanks to the efforts of fans, it can be modded to be fully translated into English. If that's not a perfect example of how dedicated the Tamagotchi fan base is, I don't know what is. In December 2013, they released the Tamagotchi Friends. Now for this one, they brought back the 4-tone grayscale screen like the one the Tamago has.
The screen
and also
is
another pretty big change, they got
anything.
rid of the infrared port and replaced it with NFC, or near-field communication. For reference, it's the same technology that Amiibo uses, where you touch the thing onto the thing. You know, you guys know what Amiibo is. With the Tamagotchi Friends, they communicate with each other by bumping back to back. So you could like write a message to your friend and then bump Tamas with them, and then the message shows up on their unit. It's a really cute idea. It also brought back that whole thing the Tamagotchi Connection line had, where you could type a code into a tie-in browser game and play that. It also had an app called Tamagotchi Friends Gotchi-Fi, where you can make a little avatar and send it to your Tamagotchi Friends unit, and you can make your little icon that you made appear on clothes and stuff. In September 2014, they released the Tamagotchi 4U. So with the Tamagotchi Friends, they introduced NFC and the ability for 2 units to communicate with each other by bumping. But NFC has a lot of potential, and they expanded on the idea with the 4U. So when this thing was new, all around Japan, you had little touch spots in public places, like restaurants, arcades, and stores and stuff. When you boop your Tamagotchi onto the touch spot, you get exclusive items and such. I mean, I doubt those are accessible anymore because it's been nearly a decade, but that's still really cool. Thankfully, a lot of the NFC functionality stuff has been preserved by fans. They made a third-party app, and you could get the exclusive items by NFC tapping with your modern smartphone. Aside from the NFC tapping feature, the main gimmick of the 4U was its focus on customization. You had different cases and faceplates, wrist straps, all that jazz. In May 2015, they released a new version of the Tamagotchi Friends called the Dreamtown Digital Friend. It mostly introduces quality of life improvements, like the screen looks a bit better,
people leave on the card.
It also introduces the Dream School, where you can play different games with your Tama. They build certain skills, and then those skills help determine what your Tama will grow into. At this point in time, they were getting a lot of mileage out of these incremental upgrades. So, in July 2015, they released the Tamagotchi 4U Plus, which is the same as the 4U, but the shell design is slightly different. And they added some really minor features, like 2 new locations your Tama could visit, and 2 new games for you to play. That'll be $50, please, for your annual Tamagotchi upgrade. Okay, moving on. In July 2016, they released the Tamagotchi Mix. Now, the gimmick of this Tama is they introduced the Mix feature, in which you can create a baby Tamagotchi that is a combination of their parents' characteristics, and then as that baby becomes an adult and eventually gets married, they can have their own distinct offspring, making for theoretically infinite potential for physical traits. Implementing genetics into Tamagotchi feels like a really great idea on paper. But unfortunately, the mix concept has its limitations. Oftentimes, certain genetic traits will get stuck, so offspring will randomly keep one trait forever or will end up looking exactly the same as one of their parents. So as cool as the idea is, the implementation wasn't quite rock solid. Strangely, the mix takes a step backwards in terms of connectivity. I really thought they were going to move forward with the NFC idea, but instead they got rid of NFC entirely in favor of going back to infrared. So the mix has infrared. The theory here is that infrared can transmit more data faster and more consistently than NFC. So although infrared is an older technology, it's just more practical for Tamas to have. If NFC were the best option, they wouldn't have gotten rid of it. So, it's April 2017. This point in Tamagotchi history marks a major turning point for the brand. Remember earlier when I talked about the Tamagotchi Nano? In April 2017, they brought it back to do a licensed promotional Tama that was exclusive to Tokyo Disneyland, which is the Pocket Usatama, which was released alongside the debut of the new Easter mascot of Tokyo Disneyland called Usatama, who is essentially an egg with arms, legs, and bunny ears. Now you would think like, okay, why is this such a huge turning point? You'll understand it a little bit. Anyway, the Usatama, it keeps with the accessory vibe that the Tamagotchi Nano does, so it's a generally low-maintenance Tama. In December 2017, they released the Gudetama Tamagotchi, which is another licensed Tamagotchi Nano for the Sanrio character Gudetama. Like I said, we're in the midst of a turning point for the Tamagotchi brand. You're gonna see a lot of licensed Tamagotchi Nanos from this point forward, pretty much all of them being functionally identical, but with the graphics and shell swapped out. As of right now, there are only 3 mainline Tamagotchi releases left for me to talk about, and literally everything else they've released since then are licensed Nanos. So because the licensed Nanos are stupefyingly boring, I'm just gonna burn through all of them with a lightning round and save the last 3 mainline releases for the grand finale. Okay? All right, you ready? Licensed Nano Lightning Round! In January 2019, they released the Eevee X Tamagotchi. Now, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan in the world, but I love Eevee and I love all the Eeveelutions. So this felt like it was made exactly for me, and it quickly became the most expensive Tamagotchi I own. In April 2019, they released a follow-up to the Tokyo Disney Easter thing from before, but instead of the egg with leg, it's a chick with bunny ears. In March 2020, they released a Pac-Man licensed Nano. So the obvious path for them to take with this would be for you to raise a little Pac-Man, right? But they did not do that. In fact, you raise a regular Tamagotchi, and Pac-Man is just a completely separate entity that your Tamagotchi hang out with sometimes. I love this one just because the concept is so weird, but also because I just love Pac-Man a lot. I love Pac-Man. In June 2020, they did the Evachi, which is a licensed Nano for Neon Genesis Evangelion. Evan Butter and Jellion Sandwich. October 2020, licensed Nano for Demon Slayer. It's based on an anime. Do I know or care? Nope. Not even a little. December 2020, licensed Nano for Hello Kitty. It's very cute, but it's a similar thing to the Pac-Man Tamagotchi where you don't raise Hello Kitty herself, but rather she's just a friend that your Tama hangs out with sometimes. Another one in December 2020, they released the Jordy X Tamagotchi. It's a Nano that was only ever released in Korea that features a character that is based on an emoji from a Korean-only messaging app called Kakao Talk. Okay, but where's the Sonic the Hedgehog one? There's a Godzilla Tamagotchi. There's one based on like a Japanese reality show, and there's one based on a Korean emoji. But no Sonic the Hedgehog? It's so obvious. You put Sonic and his friends in there, and they can raise Chow. I just think it would be kind of nice is all. February 2021, they released the Extellachi. It's a Nano that features a roster of characters from the video game Fate /Extella Link.
Control-C, but
so more anime. June 2021, they did the Twistechi, which is a Nano based on a mobile game called Twisted Wonderland, which was co-developed by the Walt Disney Company. And it features characters from the game in it. September 2021, they did the BT21 Tamagotchi, which features mascot characters for the Korean boy band BTS? I've never heard of them. October 2021, they released the Bui Bui Mokarchi, which is a Nano based on a stop-motion anime about a world where vehicles are sentient and also are guinea pigs.
I love the mole
So it's a show about guinea pig cars. Okay,
it's the best show ever. You gotta watch it.
You can't just tell me about a show about guinea pig cars. and expect me to not watch it. November 2021, they released the R2D2 Tamagotchi. It features a character called R2D2 from a 70s anime called Star Wars. I've never heard of that. I'm not gonna watch it. December 2021, they did the Kamen Riderchi. So there's this goofy Japanese superhero show that started in the 70s and continues to this very day called Kamen Rider. This Tamagotchi was made to promote its 50th anniversary. So here's to another 50, I guess. January 2022, they did the Jujutsuchi, based on an anime and manga series called Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I love anime. The only thing worse than being an anime fan is being a Kingdom Hearts fan. Oh no, you're not gonna believe what happened in March 2022. Okay, I can't believe this exists and is real. It feels very bizarre to me. But Kingdom Hearts is a crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney, and then that was crossed over again with Tamagotchi. Good lord. Oh my god, just stop, please. April 2022, Jurassic World Tamagotchi. This is a great idea. I don't know why they never indulged the idea of making a dinosaur Tamagotchi until now. And all the sprite work of the dinosaurs is adorable. They made them so cute. June 2022, Toy Story Tamagotchi. They made a Woody and a Buzz one. Now it's so frustrating because these ideas are so weird and fresh that I can't help but love them. Like Toy Story Tamagotchi. That sounds insane. So then I buy it and I play with it. And then I learn for the 100th time that licensed nanos are the most homogenous, vapid Tamagotchi line ever. You feed them and there are 2 games and that is literally the extent of it. That's why we're doing this lightning round. But I can't deny the appeal of Toy Story Tamagotchi. It's like the equivalent of clickbait. I have to know what it means. August 2022, Torabuchi. It's a nano based on a free-to-play internet browser card game called Tokenranbu, and the Tama features characters from that. September 2022, Tiny Tan Tamagotchi. It's another Tamagotchi based on the Korean boy band. Oh, Beats.
Tamagotchi.
They make music. Right, okay. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's based on that. And this next one is the final nano I'm going to mention. In December 2022, they did the Spy X Family Tamagotchi based on anime mangoes. I am so tired. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel because now we get to end this video off strong by talking about the final mainline Tamagotchi releases. In November 2018, they released the Tamagotchi On, also called the Tamagotchi Meets in Japan. Now, we've talked about a lot of color Tamas up until now, but they've all been exclusive to Europe or Japan. This is the first one to be released in America, and they gave it all of the time and attention it needed. I'm gonna come right out and say that I think the Tamagotchi On is the best Tama ever made, at least from my perspective. It feels like the ultimate culmination of the Tamagotchi concept. There's so many places to go, so many games to play. There's character dialogue entirely in English. They even retained all of the mix functionality, but they didn't even stop there, okay? The Tamagotchi On has Bluetooth, and you can connect it to the Tamagotchi On app on your smartphone, where your Tama can visit an online plaza where you can walk around and see all the other Tamas connected to the plaza, where you can play games, collect money, get items, or even start a relationship with another plaza Tama over the internet and get married. The Tamagotchi On feels like fan service, like the good kind of fan service, the kind that makes me feel like they really care. Now, the weirdest thing about the Tamagotchi On is it came out in late 2018, and truly that isn't that long ago, but in mid-2022, they shut down the app. They closed all the servers. It's all gone. But thankfully, the Tamagotchi community came in clutch once again, and they made a re-implementation of the Tamagotchi On app with its own dedicated servers that you can still play for free today. It's called Mixing Meets. And if you have a Tamagotchi On and you want to experience what the online functionality was like, please download it. It's pretty much exactly the same as what I remember the official app being like. Now, because the Tamagotchi On is my favorite, it's unfortunately only downhill from here, but I have my reasons, and of course you will get to hear them. In July 2021, they released the Tamagotchi Pix. Now, as illustrated by the title, the gimmick of this Tamagotchi is that it has a camera and you can take photos with it. This is immediately a confusing gimmick for them to focus on because the Tamagotchi Pix was released in 2021. Kids have smartphones now, and those smartphones have amazing cameras. They could have just made it so you can send photos from your smartphone to the Pix via Bluetooth, but they can't do that because the Tamagotchi Pix has no Bluetooth and no infrared. For connectivity, it uses QR codes because, you know, it's got a camera on it. Now, initially that felt like a cope from them removing infrared, but eventually I did come around. Before now, the only way you could connect two Tamas is if you were in the same room, so you could use infrared, or if you had a Tamagotchi On using the app. But here's the thing. QR codes are just an image. You can send it in a text message or post it on Twitter or a Discord server. And if someone has a Tamagotchi Pix, they can scan it and have a playdate with your Tama wherever they are in the world. That is an excellent idea. Now, while we're on the topic of gimmicks, it has another one that is a bit divisive. You might have noticed right away. No buttons. It just has little capacitive touch spots underneath the screen. And the idea is you can slide your finger across the 3 buttons. It's kind of cool. I understand why they did it, but you're sacrificing the consistency of the feedback you would get with a physical button press. Like, I swear, half the time I try to press the left button, it randomly decides to press the center button instead. And apparently the capacitive touch sensor is one of the first things to mess up when the batteries are running low. And the battery life is very poor, so get used to that. May I remind you, this came out in 2021. Why is this thing running on AAA batteries? Give it a USB-C port and a rechargeable battery. Why is that so much to ask? All of the negatives aside, the Tamagotchi Pix still has a lot to offer. There's a ton of stuff to do, items to collect, games to play, etc. All that good stuff we've come to expect from modern Tamagotchi. There's also the Tamagotchi Pix Party, which is mostly an incremental quality of life upgrade, as Bandai are very apt to do. Better battery life, the screen looks better, you know, all that stuff. I've heard equal amounts of people in the community say that the Pix Party is an absolutely mandatory upgrade, while other people just shrug their shoulders like, yeah, they're basically the same. Usually the older one is cheaper, so I don't know. Weigh the pros and cons and come to your own conclusion. This is the final Tamagotchi I'm going to talk about in this video. In November 2021, they released the Tamagotchi Smart. It is a wearable Tamagotchi in the form of a smartwatch. It comes with a wrist strap and everything. The core concept is great. For a toy that you're intended to take with you and routinely interact with throughout the day, turning it into a wearable feels like the natural next step, and I applaud them for going through with the idea. The problem with the concept being so strong is that they don't really make good on their promise. It feels like every good design decision they made is paired with a really bad one. Hey, it's got a rechargeable battery. Oh, but wait, to charge that battery, it uses a micro USB port, a connector from 2007. Hey, they brought back the physical face buttons. Or should I say physical face button, because there is only one and the other 2 are fake decals that are there for zero reason. It's smaller than the previous generations of Tamagotchi, that's cool, but it's still comically large to be worn as a watch. It looks huge on your wrist. Like, they tried their best to make it smaller, but realistically it's still just too big. It's got a touch screen, cool, but there are only 4 touch zones on each of the corners. So yes, that does technically make it a touch screen because you can touch the screen, but it's more like there are 4 invisible buttons on the screen that you can press. The screen is small enough that you don't really need it to be a dynamic touch input, so fair enough, but the problem arises with how the touch actually works. You can't just touch the screen, because that would be too obvious. If you just touch a button, like you just tap it, it will give visual feedback like it knows that you tapped it, but the button will not be pressed. You have to press and hold the screen for about a second for it to work. I didn't even last 2 weeks with the Tamagotchi Smart. It was way more annoying than it was fun. There are a lot of positives to be said about the Tamagotchi Smart. A lot of people in the community really like it. And it sucks because I wanted to like it too, and I just couldn't do it. I don't think the idea is doomed from the start. I think they could iterate on this idea to make something really special. Smartwatches already exist. They're already very thin, and they have beautiful screens, and most people that wear them don't do anything with them. They see text messages they get on their phone at a glance, and that's about it. People that already wear a smartwatch every day are the perfect demographic for, oh, I don't know, let's say a Tamagotchi Smart free-to-play idle game. Those are popular right now. When they do that thing where they whip their wrist around to turn the screen on, they can see the time, and they can see their little Tamagotchi waddling around with their hunger and happy meters at a glance. Oh, you gotta wait in a line somewhere? All right, play a mini game on your watch for 30 seconds to raise your Tamagotchi's happy meter. Ah, but you want your Tamagotchi to wear a cute outfit? That'll be 300 Tama bucks or whatever, which equates to like $3 in real life money or something. What if they integrated it with all the brands they're licensing? I can easily imagine people paying up to $10 in real life money to have the Eevee, Hello Kitty, or Pac-Man on their smartwatch all the time. I would genuinely buy an Apple Watch if what I'm describing were a thing, and I don't think I'm alone in that. I understand Bandai not wanting to double down on a hardware scene that is constantly in flux. Like, smartwatches are still a technology that is a work in progress, so to speak. So I'm gonna think of the Tamagotchi Smart as a work in progress as well. They introduced the idea of a wearable Tamagotchi to me, but now I want them to prove to me that they can do it, and they can do it well. Your move, Bandai. This one's all on you. Alright, so I've pretty much
Bandai.
covered everything Tamagotchi has to offer at this point, and I'm sure a lot of you have picked some favorites by now, and maybe you're considering acquiring them. The really new ones you can get on Amazon, but a large percentage of the Tamagotchi I've talked about in this video are old and exclusive to Japan. Not a lot of them made it over to America. So what are you gonna do? Go on eBay? No. That's gonna add up real fast. People set the prices way too high for Japanese Tamagotchi on eBay. And if you want a few of them, you have to pay a whole bunch of separate shipping fees. So yeah, forget all that. Bai is a service that's gonna do all the hard work for you and save you money while doing it. You can browse all sorts of different Japanese storefronts on their site, for instance, Mercari, Yahoo Auctions Japan. That's where all the good secondhand stuff is, and the prices are good too. Here's a hot tip. If you type Tamagotchi in Japanese on Bai, you'll get a lot more listings. So you can copy and paste the string in the description, slap it into the Mercari search, and there you go. Just to make the decision to use Bai even easier, they're giving you money to do it. If you click the link in the description, they're gonna give you 2,000 yen off of your first purchase, and that equates to somewhere around 15 bucks. If you search for Tamagotchi on Mercari, a lot of them are listed for less than 2,000 yen, so you're basically getting a free Tamagotchi so long as you pay for shipping. But speaking of shipping, this is where Bai really starts to distinguish themselves. Tamagotchi are cheap and small, and if you're already on the hook to pay for a box to be shipped to you across the ocean, you might as well get a few of them, right? So here's what you can do. Let's say you find some sick deals on like 4 or 5 Tamagotchi on Bai, right? So you buy them or you win a bid, and then all those Tamagotchi will be shipped to Bai's warehouse. Once all of them arrive, you can go on the site and request package consolidation. Basically, Bai will take your Tamagotchi, put them all into one box, make sure the contents are protected, and then ship it to you. That way, instead of paying shipping for 5 different boxes, you're just paying for one, and it's got 5 Tamagotchi in it. And one of them is free because you clicked my link in the description to get 2,000 yen off. Thanks a ton, Bai, for sponsoring this video.
Because you can't just buy one Tamagotchi. Because you can't just buy one Tamagotchi, you guys. You can't. You just can't. You gotta get all. You gotta buy them all. Just like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Wait. I was gonna see the Kuromi. Let me look at the Kuromi. Let's look at the Kuromi from Circuit. Is it? Oh, that is so cute. Oh, she looks amazing. Look at her like her little wink going. Kuromi looking sass. Look at that. Kept it in the box. Ooh. So is that the card in the box? I have an uppies emote. Oh, that's cute. Uppies. See, I'm gonna get some more emotes. It's a little plushie. Ah, that's adorable. Oh, it's a little plushie. Are you gonna look at it or no? You're gonna keep it in the box. Oh, collector, you. How dare you? Free the box. Free the box. Freedom. Thinking about it. The collector instances. Don't let her out. But the cuteness is like, oh, let Kuromi out. We'll release the Kuromi. Release the Kuromi! Alright, you guys. I am going to close up the stream for today. It's been like 3 hours. We had a mix of Atelier and some just chatting, which is kind of a good mix. We haven't done that in a while. Let's see. We have somebody we know online that we could raid. Bunny boing boing. Thanks for streaming, of course, Marty. I hope you guys liked it. I need a break from the Atelier. I want some story. I'm getting a little bit antsy. I want the story. I'm like sitting in my chair. Story. We'll have to do some little short breaks with Atelier until I can Get me addicted, Atelier. Get me addicted. Let me go. Let me play the game and not stop. You know it's a good game when I'm playing it for like 6 hours. So I have done that before. Yo. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let us. Yeah, let's go raid Julie. He's playing Wolverine Waves. I never heard of this one. This guy right here, he's pretty cool. He has a cat cam. Look, he has a cat cam. Wait, hold on. You can't see it. Oh no. Oh well, you get to see it when we're there, okay? He has a cat cam. You're gonna love it. Alright, you guys. Let's get ready to rumble. I mean, raid. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, ready, lady. Let us go. Lots of that. Copy paste the raid message below. And we're gonna see you guys there. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. I will be streaming tomorrow. We're doing a collab. Pretty cool, 5 p.m. CET. You guys, we're doing content warning. That's gonna be real fun. With Yaku, our DM. We have Penkuna. He's pretty famous, you know. And a Miku Senpai, also pretty famous, you know. Because you guys don't... It's like the same crew from last time. You can't miss it, you guys. It's gonna be hilarious. Pin Batter has that video I sent him. Uh-oh. Got the vlogs. Show the vlogs! Show the vlogs. Alright, you guys. Let's raid up. Julie has a cat cam. I mean... Come on, cat cam! Cat cam sounds pretty fun. You're gonna love it. Know what? I'll show Miku. Alright. Go show Miku, okay? And then we shall, in the meantime, raid, copy paste, raid message above, and we will be on our way. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Sigmund Salami. Thank you. And thank you, Yoren Cozy, for the follow today. It's well appreciated so much. And I appreciate all you for being here today. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!